The stream just started and I'm already sweating in this bear suit. What's going on, everybody? Platimer Games in the house, and we are going to continue where we left off, playing Banjo-Kazooie. Now, I think we're getting pretty far. We made it to the haunted level. We're doing all this cool stuff, but yeah, I'm interested to see where we go next, because we're supposed to go turn into the pumpkin thing, and I wonder if I can get inside this hole. That's what I've been kind of trying to figure out. I'm sure I can. But we grabbed a couple of the, I guess, jiggies over here already. Nope. I need to run. Yeah, I should, no, I don't even need to grab that yet. We'll come back for that. I think it makes the most sense to just straight up go this way. Excuse me. Let's see. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. How? How am I lost? I saw the pumpkin thing. I know the pumpkin thing is here somewhere. What if I do this? Okay, I think I see it. It's like right there. Okay, so that means we should probably go around, and just because I'm addicted to breaking this thing, I think we do this. Just on the way. Okay, we broke this already, or we made it through this puzzle already. So where do we go to the pumpkin house again? Shit. Okay, I see one of the skulls. Let's just get around this. Go this way. I see a skull. I want the skull. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, we already paid for our transformation, but we are definitely going to need it for future transformations. I know that. So, yeah, we don't want to go this way. Jared, how's it going, man? I'm doing good. I'm doing great. We are just trying to figure out where we're supposed to go next. Now, might be in the wrong area in general. You know what? Let's just find out. Let's just make this jump and see what happens. Because I know this will take us to the top of the roof, and then from there we should be able to find out where the pumpkin thing is. Shit. Okay, so I have to stay as the bird up there, so yeah, that's not even... I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother, so let's go this way. Oh, there's another one here. Nice. That was a complete accident, but I found one. I need this. We're gonna go for it. Thug life. Go. Run. Yeah, we're outrunning them. Excellent. As it should be. As it should be. Okay, we're back in this area. Absolute nonsense. How the hell did I get to the pumpkin thing last time? It's really been that long that I don't remember. Okay, maybe we should have done the pumpkin thing. Am I gonna watch the new Malcolm in the Middle show? I think I will. Honestly, it looks pretty good. What about you? What do you think? You gonna watch it? Oh, it's right there. But the problem is, how do I get there? Bro, I can't see. Move. Okay, we run. We go this way. There has to be a way to get over there. Maybe it's from this side. Now that I think about it, this side makes the most sense. Yeah, I think we roll. Am I kicking ass? It doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like it. Well, I have to turn into this, pumpkin abomination, if you will, so I don't think I will be kicking ass. Okay, I think we run and then we roll. What was the roll button? We do this. There we go. Nope, that doesn't work either. Okay. You probably... Okay, yeah, I think we're both gonna end up watching it for sure. I don't remember the release date off the top of my head. Okay, I made it back in. I don't remember the release date off the top of my head, but I think it'll be really fun. Alright, transform me. Transform me, you degenerate. Now, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with this pumpkin form. But I have a bit of a jump. It doesn't seem like I have any new technique or anything. And I think I go this way to get out. There's a hole there. Yep. We use the hole to get out. And there has to be something in this area that I'm just, I guess, not thinking about. What's this? What's this? Secret corridor. Where am I? I don't even know where I'm at. I will take this. I will take every one of these possible. So the only purpose of this little area was that. Okay. Interesting. I'll take as many of those as I can. And, oh, actually, maybe this allows me to walk across This, which helps... This looks breakable. This looks very breakable. There's no way they would put sideways wood on that if it wasn't somewhat breakable at the very least. We'll have to do some exploring. But we already made it to the house, so might as well go in that little side area and see if I can actually get in there. If not, we'll just move on to the next stage, or whatever the next stage should be. Because I think we've done a lot of this area, but there's clearly something missing, because... Can I get in here? I can! Yes! I knew it! I knew it from the beginning! Yes! Ryan, what's going on, man? What's going on? We got ourselves a pagey. Or maybe not. Or it's not a pagey, but... Wrong game. It's not a pagey. Okay, how do I get this? Oh, I'd love to check out Germany. There's a lot of Europe that I wish I could see, you know? Okay, how do I grab this? Because clearly I can't. This is some nonsensical puzzle I must solve. If I could transform back to Banjo, this would be easy. But I don't have a way to transform back to Banjo. That's the problem. The longer you hold A, the higher he jumps. But he only jumps this high. He doesn't have a double jump. Doesn't have anywhere else to go. With no speed limit? Oh, that's pretty cool. I need to see videos of that. What's going on, man? Happy Friday, happy Friday. I'm trying to figure out how the hell to get this damn... Jiggy. Maybe I could jump off the wall or something, but no. It kind of slows you down, but it's not enough to where you could do something about it. Okay, I'm just gonna Google it. How to get pumpkin jiggy. That's what I'm gonna look up. Oh yeah, I think we should do that tomorrow. Here Comes the Pain is hella freaking fun, dude. I've been playing it so much on my own time. How to get pumpkin jiggy. Let's see. Hey, what's going on, man? Okay, do you think you know how to get this jiggy? Okay, go to the pumpkin, find the sloped hedge. Use the second story ledge. Interesting. Okay, so we look up. Okay, we must look up. The only fruit transformation, well, okay, I think we go up. That shit is so fun to play too, man. I'm not even gonna lie. We'll be back to Here Comes the Pain tomorrow, but I also want to finish this game, and I also want to play... Oh, there's an entrance from up here. I see. Okay, so there's an entrance from up here, and I think after we beat this, before we play the second one, I think we should do something like maybe we do either Hogwarts Legacy or we do... I'm trying to think. Or we could do GTA San Andreas. Let's see, whatever one I'm feeling the most. I've played San Andreas on this channel before. I've never played Hogwarts Legacy like that, so... Okay, we'll have to figure out how to get to the top of this. This looks breakable. This looks very breakable. I feel like there's some underground cellar that I could eventually get to. Yeah, I'm playing it on my Xbox. I'm playing this on Xbox. Let's see. But Hogwarts Legacy I got for free on Epic Games. It was free around Christmas time, which was amazing. Oh, yeah, I have the collection. So yeah, well, the goal is to do this, and then one game in the middle, and then we'll do the second one, and then one game in the middle, and then we'll do Conker's Bad Fur Day. That'll be the plan. You want me to wait for Mac if I'm playing Hogwarts? Yeah, I know he loves that game. I know he's playing it right now, too, because he knows what he's doing. I don't think I listen to too much Mariah Carey, if I'm being honest. Okay, how would I get myself to the top of the... Unless I climb these little hedges. Which I can't do from this side. We have to get to the top somehow. I wonder if there's a way to do it inside. Or maybe if I jump here. No, it's not high enough of a ledge. Miss Red Herring, how's it been? Hopefully you're doing all right. Yeah, everyone does see GTA San Andreas. This is an amazing game. Hell, this won't even be my first time doing San Andreas. Okay, we can hide. amongst the plant, what do you call this, foliage. Your build was overpowered. Okay, it'll be my first time attempting it, so I actually don't know what I want to do. I just know I want to use as many unforgivable curses as possible, and I don't know how to unlock them or what the plan will be. What house did you guys choose for Hogwarts Legacy? I'm doing really well, actually. I've just got off work. We're doing great. I'm looking forward to having a fun weekend, and I'm still trying to figure out how the hell to get to the top part of the... You know what? Why didn't I just finish my... Locate the drain, small hole in the gutter, yes. Position yourself over the hole and let yourself fall in. Okay, how do I do that? Or use the toilet if you've broken the bathroom window. Are you out with Ravenclaw? Okay, I was thinking either Slytherin or... Okay, so this is what they're talking about. We have to be together forever? No, Ryan. Yeah, I'm actually not sure. I'm not sure how the YouTube thing works. I think the people that leave the most comments or maybe come by the most as of late might have that. I'm not sure how that works, I'll be honest. Okay, so I think I should break the window first. So we gotta go back to frickin' Mumbo and get this fixed first. And then we go and break the window and then we get in from there. And it's a whole puzzle within a puzzle. And I've been confused for pretty much all of it. So let's see. Okay, we go this way. Turn me back, dog. Turn me back, dog. Oh, last time you were on Twitch. I see. Okay. Okay, so it's the most comments. Okay. Yeah, we'll play wrestling. Here Comes a Pain tomorrow. And then I promised you guys that I would do, or at least one of you guys was asking me to do a universe mode with more creator wrestlers. So the goal will be to do one with just only creator wrestlers. So it'd be pretty entertaining to see, like, I made Harry Potter. I'm gonna try to make a Kratos. I'll see. I have to find the cough formulas online because I'm not the guy. I'm not skilled enough to be making stuff myself. But eventually, we'll get to the point where I can have 30 people, you know, and then we'll see how it goes from there. You're trying to get to the top. Orion really wants that crown. All right, I think we break this, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there we go. Damn, Ryan, the YouTube just doesn't like you. I'm gonna try to make Kratos. I don't know if I can do it, but we'll try. Okay, something's gonna pop out of there. Some degenerate monster. That didn't work too well, if I'm being honest. Shouldn't there be a toilet? There should be a toilet here. I'm your top 3? Were they actually fighting over the crown? I don't even think I would be my own top 3. I'm being honest. I don't think I would. If I was someone watching me, would I be my own top 3? I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know. Oh, God damn it. I know where the thing is. Okay, we have to break all the windows until we can find the correct one, I guess. Yeah, because all these windows are breakable, it seems. And pretty much all of these things have some weird fuzzy monster. Okay, so all of these windows will get me something. I just gotta find the one with the toilet in it, which is actually crazy. We're breaking and entering because we need a toilet. That's the entire thing. Chick-fil-A nuggets are amazing. I like the grilled ones. You know what? I did get all kitty. Because it's kind of unbelievable. Jumping and clicking B? Or this, right? I've killed him with that before. Okay, so this is not the toilet. Okay, now that I'm here, I kind of want to break this and see what happens. Yes, I knew it! I knew it! We found some mystery underground dungeon. This is starting to look more and more like Luigi's Mansion as we go. Okay, there's one of those stupid ghost things here. Oh, barrel. This one's open. Oh, it's a useless collectible. You guys are saying this one doesn't do anything, right? I would rather there's a Jiggy here. Oh, he's waiting for me. He's waiting for me. Bro really thought I just juked his ass. It's like a puppy. I can see that. Come on. All right, we made it up. There's no Jiggy here. There's no way that's all that's here. What if I kill this thing? Wow, I missed. Okay. Does it seem like he's going to... Okay. Yep, okay, useless. Oh, now you want to get to my level. You frickin' asshole. There we go. Now I have 2 left. Let's see if I can break these. Yep, these are breakable. Excellent. Excellent. What were the chances that the one I broke has exactly what I need? Alright, they all have to have something. There's no way. Okay, this one's empty. I knew it. I knew there was more to this cellar than met the eye. It's called having a 3D platformer brain. I've achieved peak gamer status once you find that. Oh, nice! I found the pink thing, and now I gotta find the yellow one. We're only 1 away, and somehow I only have 5 Jiggies. So, clearly I have not been looking very hard. I mean, well, we know where the 6th one is, I just don't know how to get to it. Actually, I do. I just figured out how to get to it. Have I played Hollow Knight at all? I don't think I've ever gotten a chance to play Hollow Knight. I've heard good things. And I think, actually, Hollow Knight was in Yooka-Laylee, if I'm not mistaken, right? I saw Hollow Knight in Yooka-Laylee. That was, I feel like that game was kind of underrated. I thought it was pretty fun. To be fair, I never finished it all the way, but that's just because I got horribly sidetracked. But I thought Yooka-Laylee was a fun game. It was nice to see Hollow Knight in that game. Oh, that's right. I have to reopen this stuff since I died. There we go. Open. But I think I've seen some clips here and there. If I'm not mistaken, it's a 2D platformer, right? Oh, it was Shovel Knight. Okay, yeah. I'm thinking Shovel Knight, not Hollow Knight. Okay. But maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I most likely have not played Hollow Knight. I have mistaken the knights. Okay. My bad, my bad. Alright, but at least I think I know where to go with the pumpkin now. What's the next level after this, guys? Because I think this will be my last Jiggy on this stage for now, and then we can move on to the next one. We'll see what's going on. I'm in the wrong area. I should not even be here. I'm getting chased by these things for absolutely no reason. Actually, maybe I'm in the right area. You know what? Maybe this works to my favor. Hold up. Because if I can do this... Oh, God. No! Damn it, I had one job. Okay, but if I can get on there and then use that to jump onto the roof, it pretty much seals my deal, or seals the deal that I need to do, I think. That was the goal. I like the music on this stage, too. Very spooky sounding. Okay, can I make this jump, though? That's the question. Oh, right there, there's a whole platform just walking me that way. The next level is the most annoying level. Oh, my goodness. Even more annoying than the Clanker Shark level. Because I'll be honest, I did not like that level. I don't like the water in this game. I'm not a fan of the swimming. I'm not good at it. Alright. I don't know if walking across the little ledges over here will get me to fall, so we'll have to be a little careful. Oh no, I could just straight up walk. Okay, never mind. Extremely annoying. Okay, let's see. Let's see how well my patience has, there we go. We did it. Rusty Bucket Bay. Alright, that's where we're going then. We're going to Rusty Bucket Bay. We got 7. Now we can leave. Close enough. 7 out of 10 is a C, guys. C's get degrees. I'm sure there's some area in this overarching section that I guess requires me to use this, but I may not have unlocked it, actually. We keep going. We keep going. Shit. I don't know how I'm supposed to outrun a gigantic freaking what do you call a headstone while I'm a pumpkin, but okay, got it. Oh, I remember there was a little entrance. This is where I'm supposed to go as the pumpkin. The music in Rusty... Okay, we'll find out. I think I'm supposed to go here next. So we transform into the pumpkin, and then we head that way. And damn it, I fell into the lava. Tombstone, that's what it was. Yeah, Tombstone. When I think Tombstone, I think The Undertaker, so it doesn't necessarily always work out in my favor. Okay, we should be very careful. Very, very, very careful here. And I can't change the... There we go. I was about to say. It was not letting me change the... Okay. I'm going to be very slow here. And I'm doing this on purpose, guys. Because I want to make sure I don't fall off. Okay, yep. Every time she drops a diss track on me, I know I'm going to the right area. You know what? I gotta write some bars dissing her. You hold the stick with 2 fingers. I can never do that. I'm never in this game. I have not been good about, I guess the more skinnier platforms. So I almost always fall off. I don't know how I did it with Banjo last time. Yeah. From Death Valley. I forgot what state it said. Weighing in at 200 and... Actually, I think it was like 300 pounds. The Undertaker. My favorite thing was like... when you see Teddy Long. Cheeto, the spell book, it's called Cheeto. Okay, so we've unlocked cheats. Am I even going the right way? Which lost book finders bear... Okay. Red feathers on Sandcastle floor and Treasure Trove Cove. World help you, it will. Okay. We're not going to use any cheats. I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way. Let me tell you something, play Teddy Long. You're gonna go one-on-one with The Undertaker. You slightly inconvenience him in any way when he was the general manager on the show. You are gonna go one-on-one with The Undertaker. It was the funniest thing. What does Red Feathers do? Did it just give me infinite ability to fly? Oh, talk shit about your sister. Let's see. Revolting Greltilda's bread room has raw... Oh, I've already heard this. I need some new info from you, lady. Something that can help me kick her ass, preferably. Oh, where am I supposed to go to get to the next stage, guys? You won't judge if you cheat. Okay, if I get desperate, then I'll cheat, alright? If I get desperate, then I'll cheat. You have to be Banjo and break the entrance behind the entrance to the mansion and then use the pumpkin. Okay. Alright, I'll have to... Banjo, break the gate behind the entrance and then use the pumpkin. Okay. You're here for the cheat codes? Alright. If we pass that level again, then we'll try putting in the cheat codes. I don't even know where the hell I'm going next, though, so we will have to see. Okay. So we have to be Banjo, break the gate behind the entrance. So you're saying behind this entrance? Oh, you're just playing... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need as much help as possible. Because at this point, I don't know if I am well-versed enough, I guess, to figure out what the hell's going on. Alright, run this way, run this way, run this way, run this way. Oh, okay, so it boosts your feather limit. Okay, from 50 to 1, that actually is worth it. That's a good cheat. Okay, walk the path. And then you said there was something behind the door. Let's see. I am not good at speedrunning. Especially with my first time playing, I have no clue what the hell's going on. Speedrunning would not be my forte, if you will. Okay, the Mumbo's magic is getting weak. Okay, so we have to walk. Okay, we're gonna keep walking. Heather Flanagan, welcome, welcome. What's going on? I'm gonna need all your guys' help. Okay, back to the grave area. Okay, I just wanted to switch out because you said I had to break it with Banjo, right? All right, so we're going back to the cemetery, and then we'll break it. All right, so I think we ran in the right spot. So now we go back to the cemetery. And then there was a gate I missed, I think. So let's see. And I should just be doing this at all times. It's just infinitely faster. Ah, there is a gate back there. I just noticed. Okay, so you guys say I could break this with Banjo, right? So... Oh! Okay, I did not even consider that an option. Perfect, thank you guys, I appreciate it. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I murdered that thing. I murdered that thing. There's another path beyond this. Okay, so I see this one. I have all 50 feathers. Ooh, life. I'm gonna need that. Let's be honest, we all know I'm dying a gazillion times. Especially if the next level is as annoying as I've been told. So let's go ahead and get the pumpkin, yep. Let's go ahead and get the pumpkin, and then we will, I guess, go on down that path. The pumpkin seems to be very useful. And there might be another gate here or there, so maybe I should keep an eye out. Because I doubt that's the only one. No, actually, it might be the only one. Oh, here she is. Tell me some news. All this information I can use to write a diss track on Grunty. Are you gonna give me the information I require? Did you know Wartbags keeps a dragon's foot in her pocket for luck? Yeah, like this? Okay, yeah, so I'll have to make sure to do that properly. I don't know all the strats and everything just yet, but also I took like a break from playing this game. So I'm trying to remember everything again. But yeah, I'm starting to pick everything up again. Yeah, it's infinitely faster just doing this. A rain sensor, so like it tells you when it's going to rain, or it tells you that it's raining outside. How does that work, Ryan? All right, perfect. Rusty Bucket is not a fun place. All right, we'll suffer. We'll suffer. I will beat this game. I get really stubborn about wanting to beat games. Sometimes I rage quit, but I think this will be one of those situations where we'll have to see. All right, I have become the ultimate life form. I have become Pumpkin. All hail Pumpkin. All hail Pumpkin. Oh, okay, so yeah, okay. That makes sense. It automatically turns on the wipers. Yeah, that's really cool for a 2003 car. Where the hell am I going? I'm going this way. I don't even think... I have a 2014. I don't even think my car does that. That's pretty cool. Alright, now we go out. And I'm hoping there's a Jiggy or something in that little area. God damn it. Run! Run! I'm a goofy goober, rock! You're a goofy goober, rock! I got, have any of you guys played the new SpongeBob game that came out maybe a couple months ago? I got a Doodlebob costume. Like, I paid good money for a Doodlebob costume for when I eventually play that game, so it's on the list. I love playing platformers. Okay, Mumbo will turn me back here. Yeah, I think I should be breaking this stuff. But I do want to play that game. It seems fun. I'm just waiting for it to go on sale or someone to have it cheap so I can pick it up. The new game is so good. Okay, so we streamed Battle for Bikini Bottom, I believe. And then I never got to play... What was the other one that came after that? There's one more that came after that. But yeah, that game I heard was pretty decent too. Cosmic Bubble, I think. Cosmic Shake, that's what it was. Yeah, Titans of the Tide. Yeah, I really wanted to play that as well. I'm just waiting for it to go on sale or something, and then I'm going to pick it up and we'll play that too. But yeah, I got a whole Doodlebob costume with the pencil and everything, so I think that'd be really fun to mess around. Okay, I think I have to shoot these things. Nope, I guess not. Cosmic Shake. Okay, yeah. I'm thinking of the right one. This has to mean something. Okay, yeah. How long is the game, you think? Shit. Shit. Got him. That's all that matters. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The coffin has a jiggy. I might have to ground pound it, but I wanted the stupid ghost to leave me alone. Yep, I knew it. Okay, just has one of these. Break it with my... Ooh, what does this do? This seems like it would raise the water level. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this raises the water level in order for me to, I guess, get to the next level, right? And then I feel like this should have something in it, but maybe I'm just going crazy. And then he should turn me back into a pumpkin. I keep wanting to say pineapple, but yeah, obviously it's a pumpkin. Let's see. Okay, but we got what we need, I think. So from there we should be good. And he's gonna try to eat me, so I should run as fast as I can. Is it faster if I jump here too? I think it might be. Well, I'm outrunning that thing. That might be the first creature I've outrun. There's 3 water levels? Okay, so the first one was what? The pirate level, the beach level. The second one was clankers. And then is this gonna be the third one? If I'm hoping correctly. I could be wrong. Alright, now I'm gonna have to figure out where the hell I'm going. I need the camera to turn. I need to run, I need to run. It's okay, I think we're good. I was going to die. You side with Banjo, but change tack. Imagine you on Grunty's... Pause! Pause, Grunty! Pause! Alright, let's do this. Oh, so you can't swim in it. You know what? That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better than having to actually go through it. Unless, I guess it transforms you into something eventually that can't swim in it. I haven't figured out these cobwebs yet. That'll happen soon enough. Grisenda is wild. She is indeed. So wild and so much so that you had to use her full name. Can't wait to tell her sister what just happened. Okay, I think I'm going the right way. You guys will have to tell me. But I'm pretty sure I just go back from here. Shit. I need... Oh, damn it, I messed that up. No! Bro, that was the stupidest death I've ever had. I've had some stupid deaths. But I needed that extra honeycomb that I would have gotten from killing this thing. Which is why I was trying to kill it. See, that's what I was trying to do, and now I don't even need the honeycomb. I didn't bully no one in high school. I didn't bully nobody in high school. Yeah, that is indeed an F. That is a well-placed F, if you will. So, I think I'm going back this way. Actually, now I don't even know where the hell I'm going. Maybe back here? I really hope I'm going the right way. I'm trying to remember where I was supposed to go. I've already gotten the stuff here, I think. Yeah, I've already gotten everything here. Okay, so it's not this. There should be one more section that I just missed. Oh, there's a thing that I jumped to at the top, right? So... we go up here, I think? I hope? Alright, let's see if this is the right way. So I saw water level rising. This is the last spot I remember water. This is not the correct place. Okay, there has to be one more spot. So I'm sure there's something up here that I missed. I do remember there being multiple spots. No, I'm remembering now. There was at least one more spot with water. We just have to see where it is. Feel free to tell me, guys. I don't want to waste everyone's time just, you know, wandering aimlessly. Let's see. God damn it. Make the jump. There's still one more level. Okay. One more water level or one more total level? Because I don't know how many levels are in this game total, if I'm being honest. Okay, this was... Nope, that's not the right place. I'm a bear, damn it. Put some respect on the bear name. Put some respect on the bear name. I have become a bear. And now I'm a bird with a bear on its shoulders. As it should be. Alright, I think I'm going down here. I'm kind of wandering around aimlessly. Click Clock Woods. Okay, yeah. I've heard good things about Click Clock Woods, actually. You guys were telling me about that before. And I hope I'm going the right way. Nope. This does not seem like it would be the right way. Nope. Oh, okay, it is. If she's diss tracking, if she's spitting bars, then that means I'm going the right way. What was this again? This was... Okay, this was Clanker's. This was Clanker's Cavern. Okay, so that means maybe I go this way? Yeah, pretty much everyone that comes has been telling me nice things. I'm 99% sure I'm not going the right way. How did I end up here again? Alright, fuck it, we're going this way. I'm just gonna try going up here again. So I don't see anywhere else that could be water. And if I end up here again and it ends up being the spot, then I should have just kept going. I should have trusted my gut to begin with then. Let's see. Because there's at least one more area over here, right? Yep, there's at least one more area. And then hopefully there should be some semblance of maybe a higher water level or something. Oh no, this is just straight up level. Nope. Okay, so we've confirmed this is not the right area. But I remember there being one more. It's been more than a week, so I don't remember specifically where I was going. That's the one problem, and it has to be up here. I think it's back in that spider area. If I'm being honest, I think it's where the spider webs were. I think there's one more branch that I could take to go like a different side. And we're gonna take that side and we're gonna pray to God that I get to the right area. Let's see. That's crazy, bro. She's talking about I'll backhand you. She's talking about pimp slapping me. Where did I come from and where am I going? Did I come from here? Why can't I make this jump? What's happening? Okay, that's weird. It's not letting me do the power jump thing, so that's not it. Okay, let's try this. God damn it, I wish this place wasn't too much of a maze, and I wish there was some sort of like teleporting that I could do other than the little ones that I have unlocked. But yeah, I think it's here somewhere. It has to be here somewhere. Alright, what happens if I go inside of her mouth? I think you go upstairs by the ice stage. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, so not here. There has to be one other spot. Besides the chin. I'm 99% sure there was something here. Ah, I see what you're saying. Upstairs behind the ice stage, yeah. I think this is what I was thinking of. Because we've been up here before. There we go. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. There we go, underwater. How do you spawn underwater in a cave? Doesn't make any sense. Oh, god damn it. See, that's how bad my steering is. Alright, so... let's see what happens if I go up. Okay, green spot. Let's see. Once I get 100k subs, that'll be the goal, guys. Give me 100k subs so I can find a wife. Okay, I raised this up one, and I wonder if I happen here. Yes, for my future, guys. In order to get me a wife. Okay, I think this is where I was, actually. Yep, this is a spot. This is a spot. This reminds me a little bit of Mario Odyssey. There was that one level when you're kind of in the mechanical forest. I forget what it's called off the top of my head. It kind of reminds me of that. What is that? Rockstar, or not Rockstar, Rare... what do you call it? Little box thing. Crate, that's what it is. Trying to make sure I cover all my bases. Oh, okay, I can make that. I can make that jump. Let's do... oh, shit. It's a whole area's a maze, huh? Interesting. I want to see the light go to 2. Oh, God, there's another one there. Okay, yeah, we're breaking the rare crate. We're doing that for sure. Oh, look, she's recycling her old beats. She's used this on me before. I mean, in an ideal world, someone would like me, not because I have 100k subs, but because of my precious heart, if you will. Okay, let's see if I can make it. I can make it. Okay, perfect. What happens? Ah, okay, okay. So this will raise it another level. Ah, we're supposed to go in there. Interesting. Okay, I'll take this. I do need one of these. The more the better. More the merrier, I guess. And there's one hole over here and one hole over here. Go up there with a backflip. Oh! What's this? I will take this. You've activated a magic cauldron. Nice. A gym vlog? I mean, I could just stream from my phone. Oh, I thought that was a hole. It's not a hole. It's just a dark spot. Okay. Pause to that entire sentence. But I was... Bro, memorize the bar. You only just said plot up a dating. Dude, I've made so... You know, some of the craziest experiences I've had have been talking to people on these dating apps. Like, I've never had a problem, like, getting someone's number. I've never had a problem matching with people on dating apps. The problem is, most of these people are fucking crazy. And I'm not just saying only women are like that. A lot of dudes are probably like that too, right? But I can only talk from the women's, I guess, because I only have the experience with the women, right? But there was a lady, I matched with her, and her first, like, we talked, like, for maybe 10 messages back and forth. And then she goes, "You want to pay for my lunch?" Okay, we got to break the gate. How does one break the gate? That's the question. Because I don't think I have any underwater attacks, right? First one on the right. Okay, one sec. I've heard this joke too many times. God damn it, turn around! No, I'm not trying to drown! Turn around. Turn around. Alright, before I swim, there's something I have to do, right? Ah, there we go. Got it. Break the gate on the right. Oh, no! Okay, whatever, it's still alive. There it is. Rusty Bucket Bay. Here we are. Oh, it's just a whole ship. This is actually kind of an interesting level. Alright, let's grab all these eggs before we get the hell out of here. Oh, this will be good too. Perfect. Hey, that's a good thing, man. You find someone you love and you hold on to them, man. Cherish them. Don't, it's hell out here. It's actual hell out here. You don't know if you're getting catfished or not on these dating apps. They are an actual pain, dude. An actual pain. All right, Mac, no worries. All right, I made it. We made it. All right, let's kind of get a lay of the land real quick, kind of figure out where we're going. Definitely waiting for Tui. Oh, we'll do that too. Oh. Toll 2. What does this mean? Okay, I think I might have to transform into something to do that. Sea level reminds you of Tomb Raider. Okay. We gotta play Tomb Raider. I've never got a chance to play that either. Which is the one you recommend that, I guess, a newcomer starts with? Is the story like a serialized story, or can I just pick up from any game? Also, I feel like it'd be kind of hard for me that I guess didn't play the originals to... If the originals maybe... I guess are lacking in terms of mechanics and stuff like that. Okay, I have to listen to the song. Let me see. Not bad. There's a literal TNT. Oh, I just shoot the exit. Okay. Oh, God. Still alive. Alright, so we shoot eggs in it. Okay. So I think that'll be easy. We'll go back and do that. Alright, so is that how, I guess, the level is? There we go. I just needed one, I think. They're not gonna get me. They're not gonna get me. They're not gonna get me. Can I make... Okay, I can make this. Okay, this will be a little bit easier. So I just wanted to grab all the stuff on the side so I don't have to worry about it later. And then I'll go poop eggs into the hole over there. Okay. Let us poop eggs. Oh, interesting. Okay, so toll is 2, so you had to poop 2 eggs into there in order to open it up, and something's gonna pop out of here. I just know that. Can I make that? I cannot make that. Okay, there has to be something that I'm missing in order to get that. It's too precious. I don't want to leave the skull. Oh, there's a yellow thing here. He definitely needs my help, but it also doesn't seem like I can make this jump, but I kind of want to go for it. Thug life. This was a mistake. This is a very bad mistake. Got him. Play Tomb Raider Game of the Year, then Rise and then Shadow. Okay. What happens if I hit this bell? Anything special? Curious. I also heard that South Park is coming to Fortnite. I don't know if you have a date. Mac, I think Mac and Ryan would be experts on that. No! No, the stupid shark followed me here too. I'm gonna die. How am I supposed to get out of this area? Well, I'm stranded. Unless I can dive. Yeah, I've never really... I played a little bit of Fortnite. I'm a filthy casual. Will not deny that, at least. But... Oh, what's this? Just found a new area. But yeah, I've been waiting for, like... I was gonna get the Scooby-Doo skin when I first came to Fortnite. But I missed out on the opportunity. So, I guess I was just waiting for, I guess, an area or a show that I liked. I'm getting chased by a stupid life vest. Great. Great! Got it. Thank God. Give me my health. Give me my honeycomb back. Okay, I have to do something with that flying thing, but I kind of want to talk to this orc. Is this an op? Butters was amazing. What's your favorite Butters episode? My favorite episode was probably, you know when he became a pimp? Do you know what I am saying? It was probably the funniest episode. And then there's the episode where, oh, you know when he gets back into tap dancing? Yeah, these things are really few and far between. I've seen him in a couple other stages, but... let's see. Am I missing anything? Butters is hilarious. Favorite Butters moment. I think personally for me it would have to be the "Do you know what I am saying?" Can I kill these things? Doesn't look like I can. Okay. There we go. There's always a solution. Always. Ooh, I want it. I want it. I need it. I need it. I need it. I'm actually very close to one more honeycomb health, so I should probably take that, especially before the grunty fight. The one with Biggie Smalls. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I think where Biggie Smalls tries to get them to... where was it again? He was trying to get them to go back to heaven or something like that. There we go. Take this too. I remember they ended up on a plane with him. Have I ever played Borderlands? I don't think I ever got a chance to play Borderlands. Damn, close. I watched my one of my older cousins play Portal 1 and Portal 2 all the way. This is a core memory that is stuck in my brain, but it has been years since I've even thought about Portal. That's more like puzzle oriented, right? I don't think I would be too big of a fan of like a pure puzzle game. There has to be some action involved. Bro, why? Why is this so difficult? Why? Turn around. Turn around. Yeah, I streamed Stick of Truth. I was gonna redo it because that was one of the first games I played. My audio wasn't that good, so I was thinking we'd do Stick of Truth and then we do Fractured Butthole, and then I also tried streaming the Snow Day game, and I'll be honest, I just didn't like it as much as I liked the 2D games. And oh my god, I just can't grab my freaking. Oh my god. At this point, I am actually wasting feathers. I'm not very good at maneuvering in this game. How? You just barely passed it. Got it, thank god. What? I thought I was way closer to a honeycomb than I actually was. Okay. Whatever. We'll just do this. Nathan Drake connection? I don't think I've ever played that. Okay, let's see. Is this thing gonna attack me? Nope, doesn't think... Okay, I'm pretty sure it's dead. I think it was pretty cheap, if I'm not mistaken. I got it day one when it released. It wasn't bad, but it definitely wasn't up to the standard of the other 2D games. The other 2D games are just amazing. Amazing, amazing. Is this a entrance? Oh, shit, I messed that up. I did not mean to do that. But whatever. Let's go down. I think everything is good. Let's see, is there anything underwater on this side that I may have missed? Nope. Okay, I was thinking there might have been another entrance or something, but there isn't. Got it. Perfect. Alright, there's a secondary place over there. Oh shit, I forgot about the shark. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave from that area over there. I see. Okay, but I need to avoid the shark and not die, please. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. God damn it, I was right there. He literally bit me into the freaking top of where I was trying to go. Whatever. We just go straight. We pretend this never happened. I have 0 lives, so if I die here, then I end up all the way back in Grunty's freaking lair, and I have to remember how to get back here. How do I kill these things? There has to be a canon way of killing these things. Can I shoot eggs at them? Never got a chance. Pretty much, there's a lot of like rated M games that I never got a chance to play. Okay, this looks like a... Oh god. I didn't realize I was even there. Oh no, no, no. God damn it! Stop blowing yourself up. Okay, pretty sure we're good. Don't think he'll try to kill himself again. Nope, never mind, he will. Is there anything else here that I need to know of? That I need to be aware of? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, I'm killing this thing. Yes. Okay. Sometimes I just can't get the aim right once you, I guess, shoot the beak. But worked out at that time, at least. Oh, yes. I need to replenish on feathers. And I forgot to, I guess, use the cheat code to get 100 feathers. Shit. Just tiptoe and then die. Excellent. How? How did I miss that? Jump. And then wait till I have to rescue the dolphin. Oh my god. I don't even know what it is and I'm dreading it. Alright, we made it. Okay, how do I get out of here? That's the next question. Oh, there's something here. Oh. I need that. Okay, I might be able to just get back up there. Okay, I can, yep. Perfect. Alright, so far, we haven't rescued any dolphins. Okay, you guys said break windows, so I'll have to find windows that are breakable. This just looks like a freaking... a JPEG that's not breakable. I think it'll be, like, physically, it'll be pretty obvious if something's breakable. Oh god. I thought it was another thing that was climbable. How do you even kill this thing? I'm just running into a bunch of monsters that I don't know how to fight. Okay, we should be careful. Should be able to make this, I think. No, I don't. I don't make this. God damn it. If I survive this level, I have 1 honeycomb left. 0 lives. Alright, maybe we go this way. Just go... God damn it, either way I go, I'm stuck by something I don't know how to kill. You know what? Fuck them. Die. Give me my honeycomb. Woo! Okay, so now I'm not in immediate danger. This looks surprisingly enterable by a bear. There we go. Oh shit, I fell. How did I die right in front of a bunch of honeycombs? Where I could have, nope, I will not watch her transformation. Nope, I will not watch this nonsense. I will not watch what you guys have dubbed, quote-unquote, sexy grunty. I am not watching that. Dealing with hot weather. It's wintertime for us. Even now, because I'm in the bear suit, I'm dealing with hot weather too. What I need is a fan for work, if I'm being honest. I think it gets so hot in there. You can't, I guess, set up, I guess... AC and heat, I guess that works for everybody. So someone like me, I feel like I get hot kind of easy. I get sweaty kind of easy too. So I have to make do. I have to make do. But all right, let's go. All right, so we go this way. I think I remember the path. Take the fan from my nemesis. I think I'd get in trouble for that. There's a lady that I have made eye contact with twice who is retiring. And I'm going to go to her retirement because it'll be free cake. And I'm going to be like, wow, congratulations. Nice. And there was one of our, like, executives retired. And I almost wrote hags in his book that they got that everyone was signing. You know, have a great summer. Because the last time I had signed something like that, it was a yearbook. It depends. I'll go with my brother and sister sometimes, or my dad, sometimes my mom. It just depends. Just go for walks. Usually good just to, you know, talk. Clear your head. Especially on days where it's like, you know, maybe I've been sitting in front of a screen all day and I just, you know, need to get away. A walk can be good. A walk can be good for all of that. So we need to go back up here. Where was I going? Oh yes, the side. I hope I didn't insult anyone. No. I wanted some cake. Okay, they had cake. And I just walked in and just started talking to people. I've never met 90% of the people there, but I found like 2 people I know and I just started introducing myself. And it kind of worked out, if I'm being honest. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I need the air. I need the air. Why is he not going fast? I'm not hitting the right button for him to go fast. That's why. What is this? I don't think I've ever been here before. I knew it. It's breakable. Where am I going? I white train all the time. I just got myself a hex bar for 40 bucks. It was used on Facebook Marketplace. Oh, there's a third one here. Oh, okay, so if I have 640, it'll lead... Okay, I'm opening the door. Might as well. I have 8 more than required. That's actually kind of crazy. My whole progress? I think this can... Alright, Ryan, you have a good one, man. I think this shows my whole progress. I could be wrong. But we can get that. And then where the hell even am I? Am I back to the beginning? I am. At least I think I am. Alright, we'll let the water level go down. And then we'll come back for the... that one eventually. Although I may not need to, because I think I might be able to jump from here. Kettlebells are usually really good. Just be careful with them, because just make sure you have the right form and everything for exercises that you do. Kettlebells are really good. Or just, you know, at-home workouts and stuff. I don't like pure puzzles. Like, God of War, the puzzles were fun because it kind of breaks up the action, right? Lemmy Wigs! Lemmy Wigs, Lemmy Wigs. From South Park. Yeah, okay, let's see. View totals. Okay, so we'll go to view totals. And then we should have everything. Okay, this is just Gruntilda's lair. I don't think it has everything. Maybe achievements? Oh no, that's just Xbox achievements. We've already freed Clanker, so... CJ is one of the goats. I should dive before I get blown up. Where even am I going? I think I came from here. Are you also a fan of South Park? At least based on the name, that's what it sounds like. Welcome, though, welcome. I like your little face that pops up. I don't even know how that happens. It's the one with the... Okay, I know where I'm going. It's the one with the eyes in it, I think. Oh, left and right will show the other stage. I see, okay. Thank you for that. It is my first time playing, so I'm sure I'm gonna make a bunch of stupid... There we go. Alright, I'll show you guys. Mumbo's Mountain, we pretty much maxed out except for one of the honeycombs. Treasure Trove, Cove, we're just missing one. The Clanker's Cavern, we pretty much maxed out except for one honeycomb. Bubble Gloop Swamp, 90 out of 100, which isn't bad, but we didn't... Yeah, this is where I started going downhill with my collections. Freezy Peak, I did almost nothing. That's actually crazy. I just did not like... I'm in fact a fan of South Park. I knew it! I knew it! Favorite episode, man. What's your favorite episode? Gobi's Valley, I think we did pretty decent. Ah, okay, okay. It's from September. I see. Okay. We got Mad Monster Mansion, which we just did. And then we have Rusty Bucket, which we're about to get into, basically. I don't think I ever did. I'll be honest. Stop and Swoop. Okay, so it doesn't show me the ones that I haven't unlocked yet. Actually, maybe I did unlock Cluck Cluck. We'll have to see. Actually, I think I might have. We'll have to see. But if it was unlocked, it would have showed up here at this point, right? When I was looking through it. Okay, so we made it back. Cool. Alright, now we can just go straight in. Oh, you're waiting for Mac. You guys gonna play Fortnite? That's what it was, Fortnite. I was thinking about it for a sec. Mac doesn't play GTA. Right, every time you leave, I anticipate you're gonna come back at some point. This is not the first time this has happened. I don't know how to kill these things. other than that. I don't even know if there is meant to be a way other than that. Oh, the superhero stuff was really good too. Yeah, oh, I saw that and I still couldn't. Wow, die. Why can't I hit him? What the fuck? Kill him. There we go. Dead. Instant death. All right, so we have a ladder to climb back down. Let me just make sure I kill everything. All threats must be eliminated. How did I miss? Oh my god. Got him. Okay. At least I'll have 2. 2's better than none. 1 is the loneliest number. I completely forgot that song. It's been a while. And all this is some health. And you know what? I will take it because I'm desperate right now. And I know you can kill the bees too. Thug life, we're going for it. Bear, go, bear, go, bear, go. I watched. Oh! There's no way. There's no way. You can't even freaking tell that there was something there from that camera angle. Hooray! Back to the beginning. Yeah. I think I watched 13, 14 seasons in a row. And then, you know, you just watch too much of something, you just need a break. Yeah, that's pretty much where I was. Wow. Hooray! Alright, we'll just paddle back. Should be fine. The stupid shark isn't gonna be out to get. Oh, there's a dolphin down there. This is a dolphin I was supposed to rescue. I think you should be able to just, if you just do the float animation with... I'm trapped. Help! Get this thing off snorkel. Okay, he refers to himself in third person, so I already don't like him. Am I gonna get the Steam machine? Honestly, I think it depends on how much it costs. Because I have Steam on my PC, but whether or not I get the machine will be entirely on... Yeah, we gotta break the windows. Yeah, we can't forget that. Whether or not I get the machine will depend on how much it costs, because if it ends up being like $1,000, I don't have that much money in my pocket yet. The other day I finally got paid. I usually get paid like once every couple months off YouTube, and I finally got my paycheck of $109. So, and I'm gonna put that money back into the channel. So I'm gonna use that to try to buy more games and stuff, so we could play more stuff. You have to swim under there where a fish is. Okay, all right, we'll do that. But let's focus on one thing at a time. So we'll do this, and then we'll go right under after that, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, if I'm being honest. Oh shit. Alright, now we go down. I won't even mess with the bees this time. I have full health. Run, 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 run. Oh, okay. Now we are, I guess, in the middle of the... This reminds me so much of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Remember when Ba Sing Se was getting attacked by, like, the Fire Nation ship? I'm gonna, like, notice his patterns before I do anything. Wow. Okay, still alive. I was still alive! I was still alive until he moved. Great. I can already see myself losing pretty much every life I have on that specific area. Yeah, RAM prices trying to go up like crazy. I was thinking maybe I was gonna do a couple things. One was my webcam. I was thinking I would get a better quality one. And then secondly, I was thinking I maybe deck out the... I was thinking about moving my PC, and then I could kind of... I guess set up like a proper background, you know, so you guys could see something nice and not just like, you know, the back of my room. And then thirdly, I was thinking about, you know, upgrading my PC a little bit so I could, you know, keep up to date with some of the newer games. But to be fair, I don't play that many new games, so I haven't thought of it as that much of a priority these days. But RAM prices are starting to go up like crazy, so I think I might have missed my window of opportunity. Run, run, run. We made it out. That's all that matters. I have iPhone, what's it, 15? I don't even know. I had the 8 for the longest time, then the battery went to shit, and you have to basically keep it on charge forever. in order to use it. So I ended up switching and just got the 15. Honestly, I think I should get an Android next time. Okay, I think you have to jump from here. Alright, we need to get to the top of this. Use it to get up here. Use it to get up here. Oh! Victim! Shit! How does this thing not die? This thing refuses to die. Right, fuck you, die. Got him. No! No! This stupid ass goblin, bro. Alright, let's do this again. Let's do this. Yeah, Android, in my opinion, it does have a lot more like user-friendly features and stuff. So I think next time I would go for an Android. But iPhone does it's nice to have iPhone games, I guess. iMessage games, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so I'm not the only one that has suffered here, huh? Okay, good to know. Die. I haven't gotten... I got like 3 jiggies total in today's stream so far. It's not a good sign. It's not a good sign at all. But to be fair, we're getting closer to the end, so... Oh, this part specifically is the annoying part, and I went straight into it? Well, that sucks for me, actually. Is it gonna move now? Okay, perfect. I just think that platforming in this game is just not that precise when it comes to, like, smaller platforms, so it does make it a little bit more annoying to figure out. Oh! 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 I figured it out. Oh! That was an accident, but it worked. Got him. The writing on the back of the ship, oh. That's pretty cool. I like when companies throw in, like, Easter eggs like that. Okay, so we can go both left and right, but I should figure out this before I do anything else. It's gonna slow down. I made it. Excellent. Yeah, this terrifies me, dude. This absolutely terrifies me. Okay, so we don't go that way. We need to go this way. Can I even get up here? I can. Okay, but it definitely feels like this should shift. Yep, it does. Good thing I didn't go for it. That would have sucked. No. What? It only goes sideways. Oh. Yeah, never got a chance to play too many Nintendo 64 platformers. Like Donkey Kong 64, never got a chance to play, so on and so forth, so... What did I do? Ah, interesting. Okay, so we just stopped that, which would be very good for us. And I see an extra life, much needed. This is stressing me out too. You're not the only one. Yeah, at least I'm on Xbox. I feel like a lot of people have said it's probably a little bit easier on the Xbox because I don't have to recollect all the collectibles and stuff, right? Mario 64 is the best one. Okay, I do have Mario 64. I have the collection for Nintendo 64 actually, so... not Nintendo 64, sorry, for Switch. I think it has Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and... I think it was... Why am I forgetting off the top of my head, but yeah. I need to figure out how to get in the middle. Okay, we need to run now. Run, 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 run. Mario Galaxy, that's what it was. Mario Galaxy. I want to get this. The collector in me wants to get this. My brain says no. But my heart says yes. Hit the button under U? I don't know what the equivalent to U would be. I'll have to see. We'll have to play them both, and I'll give my honest opinion on which one I like better. Okay, break the little windows on the boat. Alright, alright. So we still have to go back there and do that. Alright, but I want this. I want this. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, guys. Did it? No! 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 Why did I risk it for the biscuit? No! Okay, but at least that should be collected, right? I don't have to go back and recollect it. Alright, now I'm being stubborn. I need to get this. And, there should be no little windows here yet. But I will eventually see them, I think, right? It's okay, we have 0 lives left. Oh, the windows by the life, I see, okay. Alright, we'll go back and grab those. I'm not qualified to answer that question or that disagreement, if I'm being honest. Okay, I don't need to re-get it, okay. Then we should be good, I think. I missed! No! Go. Up. Oh. Oh, I did it! Oh, I almost died there. I almost died there. That was very close. Okay, now I think we should go... We already went left, so let's try going right, see what happens. Okay, easy enough. Yeah, I'm not even gonna attempt to grabbing that one. I have 0 lives right now. If I fall off again, it's game over. I need to be very careful. Come on, I can make this. I can make oh my god, I actually did it. Okay, I was very scared about that one. Okay, I think that should have both of them stopped. How do I get that thing in the middle? There has to be a way to get that one in the middle. Oh, that means I'm gonna hate the swimming in Mario 64 too. Well, I've played Mario 64, but it's been a while. Oh, I have to do both. I see. Okay, because that one is open now. That one's up. Unless this one, triggering this one, puts that one up or something like that. We'll have to see. Oh, when you get the little flying cap thing? It's been a while. We'll have to... I need experience. I need life experience. I made it. Nope, 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 no, 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 no! I was so close. I was actually so close. All right. You guys were right about this level. It's already a pain in my ass. Wait, so if Banjo's sleeping, who's over there cooking? You guys see that? I'm not enjoying this level at all right now. We'll get there, we'll get there. I will suffer. I will suffer. But we'll make it work. Dude, it's like one little off step, then you freaking go flying off. It's actually crazy. We'll give it one more try. Go this way. And this way. Alright, we did it. We got past this part pretty fast, actually. I feel like I'm getting better at figuring out the map, at least. If you think I'm rather soft, I'll be waiting in the loft. I think that was the bar. She's getting good. She has nothing to do with her time except sit there and write rhymes. Oh, that was an unintentional bore. I did it. How does the water not get outside this level? That's the question. All right, let me just go straight down. I don't need to make eye contact or talk to or do anything else with any other level. We just go this way. Yep, I'm going straight for it. Straight for it. I don't know how many times I can die. But we're going to keep going. Oh, my cousin, he wanted to do Sonic 1 and 2. He was saying that one of these days he wants to come over and we can do Sonic together. Like the original Sonic for Sega Genesis. And you know what? I'm completely down for that. It's been a while. Final Doors 800? Yeah, I am very, very short on 800. How much do I have total? Whatever, we'll see later. But I think I am at 6 something, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it 4 something? Oh, these are the windows you wanted me to break, right? There we go. You die. Give me this back. And... okay, maybe not these. I will get this. This is probably... please tell me this is the most difficult part in the entire level. Or the most annoying part of the entire level. Do I want to see the trailer? I'm about to just straight up buy the Fortnite stuff. When does it come out? Oh, I gotta egg into it. I see. Okay. Alright, we'll egg into it on the way out. Because this time we will get it right, damn it. Alright, just fly over. Go this way. Just go. Okay, if this is the most annoying part, I can handle this. We'll just get the annoying stuff out of the way today. Shit. Damn it! Damn it, I missed. Oh, it came out today. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna try if let me check my bank account first and foremost, but if I'm looking good, I'll pick it up today. I'll pick up one of the characters. I don't know who's there. There's no way, bro. There's no freaking way. Butters, I heard, is an option, but if Eric Cartman is an option, or if, we'll see, if Kenny is an option, I might get them. So mini pass where you can get free stuff if you do quests. Okay, we'll see. Are you gonna play with Ryan? I think Ryan is waiting for you for Fortnite. Let me see if I can poop an egg into it. They definitely can't do it from this area. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can just throw stuff in there. Dude, I've gotten past that part a gazillion times. Ah, that's how you beat this thing. You're supposed to shoot an egg in its hole. Pause. Cartman? You want me to get Cartman? Oh, Tally! Howdy-ho! I remember the episode where the boys go away to the summer camp. Or at least the special ed boys go to the summer camp. I think they called it Camp Cripplers. It was something like that. Or no, maybe I'm thinking of the Crip episode. No, it was the episode where they go for... You literally just shoot an egg at soul. The windows that break have a different texture. Ah, okay, yeah. I had a feeling. Alright, so we'll wait for this thing. Oh, now it wants to take frickin' forever. Good. I made it. Let's just kill this thing because he's a pain in my ass. No! Oh my god, I almost fell off. He's purposely edge guarding, bro. Or the reverse of edge guarding, I guess. He wants me to fall off the edge. Come on. And go for it. Got it. And go for it. No! My fucking god, dude. I was supposed to make this jump. I was supposed to do this. Edge baiting, that's what it is. That's the correct terminology. Thank you. I appreciate that. Get your stupid ass, big ass hole over here. And I will shoot my egg all inside of you. Got him. Okay, I only have 79, which it sounds like a lot, but I feel like we can blow through this pretty fast. Well, let's see what's going on. You know what? I'm so stubborn that I actually might fucking, I'm gonna wait until we beat this part before I call it a night tonight. Who knows how long that'll take. But I gotta do some reactions too, it's been a while. You know, keep pumping out, what I'm trying to do is like a video a day. And then, you know, the regular reaction stuff, and then every time I beat a game, I want to do like a full game playthrough episode. And then we can do like a supercut, you know, where we just do the funny stuff. Okay, please do. Thank you. I appreciate it, I appreciate it. I don't think it's actually too difficult in theory. The problem is I suck. I think that's a bigger problem than anything else. Got it. See, look, I gotta cross that way faster this time. Yeah, come closer. Come closer. Get your green ass over here. We wait. All the amount of times I died? Yeah, we definitely could. It depends. I was thinking about, like, again, I'm only making like $100 every 2-3 months, but if I get to that point, then I would like to hire like an editor who could, I guess, edit the stuff up for me, so that way I could just focus on, you know, playing more games, and we could just keep having fun, and then whoever is editing the videos, whoever I pay to edit the videos can, you know, focus on that. I think that will probably be the way to go in the future, but for now, I am gonna have to do it by hand. So I have a laptop. I bought like a $200 laptop. Just it's obviously not the greatest laptop, but it's good enough to where I can you know, kind of just edit. So I think that'll be the plan for now. Okay, so you can't break this on this side, which kind of sucks. You have one Jiggy. That's one more than me so far. And I think if I get both of the things, then it will stop the motor from working here. Okay, go for it. Make the jump. Go. You did it. Okay. One less crisis to worry about. No way! How? No, oh, okay, I'm here. What do I do? What do I do? Die, apparently. If you even slightly slip to that side, you immediately slide off. That's so stupid. All right. Let's keep going. Well, the progress didn't last that long. It did not last that long. Shit. Okay, whatever. Why don't I just run from this thing? Run! Why isn't he running? What the fuck? Okay, okay, good. Yeah, this is not looking too good. This already is looking like a terrible run. Okay. How? Okay, I'm gonna get that one, and I'm gonna get the other one too. Got him. Okay, at least I get a little bit more health, and then we can kill the bees to get the other 3, or 3 of the 4 that I have. There's no such thing as progress on this level. It just never happens. Damn it, I missed. Got 1. 2. Actually, this worked out perfectly because it led me right there. 3. I could have ran that. I definitely could have ran that, but I don't want to overdo it. Because I noticed when I start speeding up on these parts, then I start dying way more. Come on, survive. Good. I'm here. I'm here. Got him. Okay. So we bust the window by the enemy that looks like a... Okay. Okay, okay. We'll have to get to that. Nope. I am not even going to attempt that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use Kazooie this time, because I can actually, like, latch onto the ledges with Kazooie. There we go. This is a risk. I'm not doing it. There we go. Now we wait. How? 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 Okay. I have the patience for one more attempt today. Let's see. You know what? I'm starting to hate every area in this level. Not just the bottom one. Come on. Out of my face. You ugly green ass. There's only one acceptable green creature, and that is Shrek, damn it. Or maybe the Grinch. You know what, now I have to think about... Maybe I should do a green creature tier list. What's going on, man? Oh, Mike. Yeah, Mike is another acceptable one. I haven't thought about Mike for a little bit. Trying to think. What other green creature would be deemed acceptable? I hear my cat meowing outside my door, but now I'm in the zone. He'll have to wait a couple seconds. Would you count Cosmo as a green creature, or is his hair just green? I could see it either way, honestly. No, no, no! How? I've never fallen off of this part before in my life. This fat bitch is laughing at me. I'm not doing good, Tyler. She's laughing at me. She's laughing at me. Okay, let me bring my cat in. I need something to cuddle, damn it. I've quite literally been catfished by my own cat. He meowed at my door and then left by the time I got there. So... Oh, there's another two unacceptable green creatures right there. But Yoshi, Kermit, all the Ninja Turtles, damn. You got a whole list of green creatures. Damn, I've been proven wrong. I've been proven wrong. Yeah, if I did that to my sister, I think I would just run away. And be like, well, it was nice knowing you, sis. Alright, we'll try once more. And I mean once more, damn it. Alright, here we go. We have to lock in. I have to play the lock-in audio. That's the only way it's happening. At least I know exactly where I'm going, so I don't even have to, like, think about it. Just go up here, up here. I wonder how Grunty gets around this entire area, because this is not meant for, you know, the average person. If I wasn't a freak bear with a freak bird, I don't think anyone would be able to get up here and move around and finagle all the way around. Go around. I'm not even trying to fight this thing. We have to lock in. We have to lock in. Okay, we managed to dodge that thing. Okay. When we get to the point, we will play the lock-in audio. We will play the Super Saiyan 3 transformation audio. That is my official lock-in audio. If I remember, like, on my last set, if I'm benching or something, I always just play that. It always gets me going. Pause. And I wish there was a way, like, I could make, like, a save state, like, right here, you know? On top, if you go to the other side, you can go in a pipe that stops the fan. Ah, okay, I'll have to see. Here Comes the Pain is missing Hulk Hogan. That is like the one person I'd say is probably missing from that roster. Other than that, it pretty much has everybody. Actually, does it have Scott Hall? I forget if it has Scott Hall. Or Kevin Nash. I completely forget. It might be missing the entire NWO. I could be wrong, but I do know Kevin, not Kevin Nash, but I do know Hulk Hogan is missing for sure. Oh, the Perfect Cell song when he first transforms. P is for perfect. Or P is for priceless. The look upon your faces. Yep, Big Papa Pump, Brock Lesnar. I think, was that the last video game he was in? Before he left until like WWE 12? Right side of the lighthouse. Am I in the lighthouse? Would you call this the lighthouse? I actually don't know. There's another toll thing over there. I think you're talking about that. Whoa, right now I'm kind of locked in on this. I have to make sure I get this right. Got him. Death. As long as I can get this annoying part done with, then I don't really care. Then I think the rest of the game will be a little bit easier. Is the grunty boss fight hard? Or was that something that was like super easy to you guys? I'm just going for it. Fuck it. I have no shame. Oh my god, I somehow made it. Goldust was in WWE for a little bit. Grunty is easy if you find all the Jinjos. I think I've gotten a large chunk of them, but not all of them in every stage. Let's see. So we can view the totals. So let's see here. And obviously we just started this stage. And oh, it doesn't even tell you if you get all the Jinjos. So maybe this isn't helpful, but I think I got them a lot. That costs $4,000? Or is it 4,000 Fortnite bucks? Because that's a different concept. Good. Oh, Goldberg. Yeah, Goldberg, I think after that he came back in 2K14, I think, in WWE 2K14, which, by the way, another goated game. Just for the stacked-ass roster it had. And the Road to WrestleMania mode, that was pretty good. Or not the Road to WrestleMania mode, but it was the 30 years of WrestleMania, that's what it was. I have that game, too. We could do that, too. But I was thinking, because May the 4th, obviously Star Wars related, I was thinking we could do some Star Wars games. I have pretty much all of the Lego Star Wars games I want to say, so I was thinking we'd do that. Now, he was in 14 because they had the match where oh my god. Yeah, I just got it on this one, but I don't know if it works on... I can't tell for every level, that's the thing. So if I go to totals, it won't tell me the Jinjos for the others, which kind of sucks. I think I've died the most in this one, and then in the shark one. I died a lot of that one just because I sucked at navigating the water. But this, by far, is probably my most deaths. And I have made no progress for any of my deaths. Oh, he said $4,000? I would never spend $4,000 on a video game. Hell no. I don't got that type of money. For me to spend $4,000 on a game, I would have to be making $4,001 on the game, at least. Even if I broke even, I wouldn't do it. Alright, we're good. Oh, that's right. We can do... I was thinking we start with the first one and then go to the second one and third one. Because I don't know the lore behind Jack and Dexter. Other than, like, you know, the YouTube videos I've watched here and there. You should... okay, so I can go from the top, you're saying. Alright, so if I die here, then we'll go from the top. I better make at least $1. At least I can show that to my parents and be like, I'm not useless, guys. Precursor Legacy is the first one, right? I just don't remember the names off the top of my head. I also want to do Sly Cooper. I'm trying to think of some other like series or franchises. I want to do Halo 1, 2, and 3. We'll get to those eventually. I need to get myself an original Xbox so I can, you know, use my capture card and actually play it properly. And then 2 and 3 are, I think I have 2 and 3 for 360 if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to look through my stash. Oh, and then I was gonna do the Assassin's Creed games. There's so much we can do. There's still so much to do. They accidentally open a rip. Am I into shooting games? Well, I'm not too much into like Call of Duty and stuff, but I love GTA. So I would just say I'm willing to bet it just depends on the game. Although I did play a lot of Modern Warfare 2 back in the day. I probably would enjoy Far Cry. I've heard good things about Far Cry. We could also do Far Cry. I'm trying to do like I guess marathons for certain games, you know? Because like we did the Arkham trilogy, we did the Spider-Man trilogy. And there's definitely more to be done, but... Oh! Did I do it? I actually did it. How about that? I have 62 seconds. I don't even know what I'm doing. What? Where do I go? What do I do? Bro, I have 53 seconds to do this. Auto aim feature? I'll be honest, I'm a casual too. I would probably need that. Bro, if I could show you guys, I would. I like to go shooting. It's usually fun. This was a mistake. This was a very big mistake. There's no way I make it there in 30 seconds. There's absolutely no way I make it there in 30 seconds. Or 20 seconds now I have left. Where's the door? Where's the door? Where's the door? Where's the door? Yep. I just think we focus on a different jiggy. I just think that makes the most sense. This one has broke my heart. I'll have to watch a video of someone doing it. That way, at least it'll make sense to me for the next time we do it. But we have the idea of how to do it. All right. So, all right. I'm gonna call it a day for the gaming portion, and then I had a couple videos I wanted to react to. I'll try to keep it quick today. Mostly because my mom made pizza and I kind of want some pizza. But yeah, I'm gonna switch over now. So let's see. Turn off console. And I'm curious what it's talking about here, because there was a couple of things that I thought could be interesting. I need light. Switch over HDMI. All right, I think we're good. And I Dougie for 10Ks. My cousins actually Dougie really good. Like at people's receptions and stuff where they have like dance competitions. If anyone needs to Dougie, like I can't do it. Those guys do it really good. I can't Dougie. I can't Dougie for shit. I'll have to learn from them. I tried to learn how to moonwalk just off of like YouTube videos and stuff, but I have carpet, so it's kind of hard to do on carpet. All right, let me see. Let me just pull up what we need. What exactly we're looking at here. React to this. Here we go. All right. So there's a couple things I want to react to. One of which is the Dragon Ball Super anime is going to be coming out soon. There's a SpongeBob essay that I thought was kind of neat. I watched like a couple minutes into it and I was like, let's find out what that's about. And then, okay, there's some Fortnite related stuff that I would probably be checking out too. So let's see. I don't think I'm that good of a dancer, but I feel like I'm way better of a dancer than I used to be, at least. All right, let's start this off. I'm just gonna do that. We'll make it full screen. It's a little bit easier. All right. So, supposedly beauty filters are being banned. And I don't know what's going on here, but there's only one acceptable filter that I'll ever use in my life. And I'll take a picture right now on my phone and I'll show you guys. I'll email it to myself so you guys can see. Let's see. I use filters. An old ass man. Favorites. There we go. I had it saved. This is the only one I use. There we go. And I will send this to myself. Okay, save to my phone. And yeah, let me show you the one acceptable filter.
January 1st.
Okay, I will email this. Okay, I think I got it. All right, perfect. Let's do this in a way that doesn't dox myself. Okay, I'll save it to my desktop. Okay, perfect. All right, now, this is the only acceptable filter. All right? Only acceptable filter is the Shrek filter. There is no other acceptable filter. I will not hear anything from anyone. All right? There's only one filter. Maybe the Super Saiyan filter, the one that gives you like Goku hair and turns you Super Saiyan when you open your mouth. That is the only other acceptable filter. All right? Other than that, I would say this is the one. And there's also a bald Avatar, the Last Airbender one, where you turn into, Avatar Aang with the his tattoos and everything. But yeah, this is the go-to filter. I'm not using beauty filters. So I'm curious, like, as to what impact this actually has on society, because I'll be honest, I don't care about beauty filters. And I'll be honest, I've never heard, besides this video, I've never heard about them even getting banned. So
that's when thousands of women's careers end. Not because they did anything wrong, but because for the first time, they have to show their real faces.
If your career is going to end because you have to show your real face, then you probably did something wrong. Believe it or not, if your entire personality is based on a fake image of yourself, and it's probably not a good thing in my opinion.
In China, AI beauty filters are being banned, but the panic has revealed something very sinister. Why would banning a simple filter destroy entire careers? Why is the West suddenly rushing to do the same thing? And what did they discover
are we doing
that
it
made them
too?
act so fast?
I guess for China, one thing I could think of is, don't they have like really good facial recognition software that that tracks them for their social credit and stuff? All right, you want me to see? All right, I'll take a look at that. But I could see that being a reason as to why they're banning stuff. Also, there's one other thing that could, I think, be a big cause as to why this type of stuff is getting banned, and I'll show you guys right now. I was planning to react to it earlier, but this actually works out in my favor because this is related to this, I think. Here's another reason why this could be an issue. Right here. Look at this. Bruh, it's over, bro. It's over. Imagine getting catfish like this. That is insane. Catfishing AI technology. So this is another reason why I could see like beauty filters and stuff being banned, right? I'd ban Yelp if I had the choice. I don't think I've ever tried or went on Yelp before. Maybe like to look at some article or something.
Today
but
we're
never
uncovering
consciously
why
went on
AI
Yelp.
beauty filters are being banned. So be sure to like and subscribe because we're going deep. Beauty mode doesn't just smooth your skin. It rebuilds your entire face.
You're still gooning. I don't care about the catfish. What if like it ends up being like your best friend or something like that? That would be crazy.
Definition of beauty. Turn on the filter and you become someone else entirely.
That's insane.
Your eyes reshape, your nose pinches smaller, your skin becomes porcelain, reality bends. Turn it off? Well, that's the problem.
She was nothing to say. Hold up. What is the level of filters these people are using? Or maybe it's makeup and filter. Look at this.
That's the problem. Reality bends. Turn it off? Well,
I need a slow-mo shot of this. Because maybe I'm overreacting. Let me see.
Well,
Okay, so this is what she looks like with makeup.
that
Yeah, you can definitely see a noticeable difference. It's not that much. I think I'm overreacting a little bit. If it was my best friend, I honestly would feel honored that they would do that for you. Nah, bro. If it's my best friend, I'm throwing cans, bro.
that's the problem. 99.8% of female streamers use beauty filters. Not just most, almost all.
Well, yeah, because I think in society, I think women are valued a lot more based on their beauty compared to how men are. Because look at my ugly ass. I can come up here and talk and say whatever the hell I want. And a lot of times that, like, if you look at female streamers and stuff, a lot of times people are just showing up to goon. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, and it's kind of messed up, but like they have to kind of play into that to kind of get views and stuff like that. And so I can understand why people would do it. That being said, I think that if you become like a genuine person and actually develop like a genuine connection with your audience, I think that would 100% overtake that. You know what I mean? And I think that people would initially maybe they would have some issues, but eventually when they get to know you and you're actually out there streaming, then I do think that would work. But that's insane. 99.6. That is pretty much every single one of them is using some sort of filter. I don't know about feminist. I don't know about feminist, but I do feel for for people that, I guess, imagine not being able to be valued for who you are and just being valued for what you look like. I don't think I would like that. So I can definitely empathize with women in that
women
aspect.
built entire careers on faces that don't exist. Thousands of followers, donations from devoted fans.
Okay, if she has 100 people watching her, I think there are a large percentage of them are gooning. I think a lot of them are. That being said, I think she does say some wild shit from time to time. And I did a little bit of research on her after we watched the video of her, I guess, getting herself an engagement ring. And yeah, she has actually gone out of her way to like play into that goon bait, I guess. So
for someone who was never real.
At least from images I've seen or videos I've seen, clips I've
seen. And we've been conditioned to think they're beautiful. But when you learn what it's doing to your brain, things get dark.
Yeah.
There's a psychological concept called cultivation theory.
Yeah.
Long-term exposure to media content shapes what you believe is real. When you see filtered faces every single day, thousands of them, your brain starts accepting them as normal. Real faces start to look wrong. Research shows that
yeah, it's really weird. And I noticed that on the other side, women do this too. Let me see if I can find the guy. Right, this was the picture. So I saw this online, and I saw someone retweeted this and said, "All girls want is a dad bod. Is this too hard to ask?" This is the guy you're saying has a dad bod. I don't think you know what a dad bod is, right? So I feel like social media has definitely skewed what people see as like reality, right? And men are constantly looking for like, oh, she has to look like this, that. And on the flip side, women are like, oh, he has to be 6'3", this, that. And like, what is the statistical probability that someone is 6'3"? It's very low. And what is the statistical probability you're going to pull someone that is like perfectly aligned, facial features and everything as a man? When a lot of these men, sometimes they just look like shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is not a dad bod. Exactly.
Yourself to idealized images online is directly
beauty standards are crazy.
To
I
body
agree, and
dissatisfaction and eating disorders.
It's not good for both sides. But I would definitely think in terms of beauty standards, women probably have it worse.
You're competing with AI, with algorithms that generate one perfect face and paste it onto everyone. Then there's self-objectification. When you spend hours monitoring your appearance, treating your face like a product to be upgraded and perfected.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Studies show
I wake up, I take a shower, I use soap, and I go to work. That's it. I don't do anything like crazy. I have perfectly aligned facial features. Well, I don't know that for sure because I've never seen you, but I'll take your word for it. And then I want to look like Kratos. All you got to do is shave your head. You got to look very angry all the time. Just make this face Zeus. Just keep doing that every day, and eventually your parents will ship you off to some mental asylum because they think something's wrong with you. You just keep screaming Zeus.
And depression. You stop being a person. you become a project.
And then on the flip side,
Reality
like
has
women have it bad when it comes to beauty standards, but men have it bad when it comes to like other standards, right? Because like a lot of women be like, oh, he has to be making a minimum of 6 figures, this, that. It's not normal for a guy like my age or a guy like a couple years older to be making 6 figures. That's if you look at the statistics, like usually people that are like in their 40s are the ones making, that type of money. So
gotten so distorted that a new medical term has been coined: Snapchat dysmorphia. Women are now seeking plastic surgery to look like their filtered selves. They don't even want to look like models. They want to look like the algorithm's version of them.
bro, sometimes
These filters didn't just change how we look online.
you have to be comfortable in your own skin, and everybody has flaws. Everything has stuff about them that they don't like, and like everyone's been in that middle school lunch table where they got roasted over some stupid shit about their facial features, or maybe they're too short, or their hands are small, or whatever the hell it is, right? But you have to grow to be comfortable and love those things about you, because no one else is going to give a shit about you if you don't give a basic shit about yourself. And to me personally, people that go out of their way to surgically alter themselves to look like this just screams insecurity. This just tells me that you're not secure with yourself, and I think that's a really big problem with modern society. I think I'm like a 5. Maybe a 6 on a good day. It's just I have certain things about myself that I may not be comfortable with too. But I'm working on getting comfortable with myself. Pause. Working on getting comfortable with how I look and stuff. And a big part of it is there's certain things you can change, right? If you hit the gym, you go do cardio, you eat right, then there's some things about you that will, I feel like, naturally just be healthier, but there's certain things like wrinkles and stuff. It just comes with aging. That's something I think people should
what our brains
accept.
believe we should look like in reality.
And personally, I don't find hyper, like people like this, I don't find that stuff attractive. Like,
They've changed
5 pounds of makeup, you got your teeth filed down, which I'm not saying she has that at all, but you got your teeth filed down, your nose job, that stuff.
Believe we should look like in reality.
I don't know about that
why
one.
is China banning them? The official reason is to improve content quality and crack down on misleading visuals. But dig further, and deeper reasons emerge. This isn't just about vanity, it's about fraud. Chinese netizens started calling it out directly. Streamers making money through excessive beautification are basically committing fraud. But the damage goes far beyond individual deception. It's social poison. One Chinese commentator
Like, I just want like I got a regular person, like my level of attractive or even somewhat less is fine. I would rather that we have something in common. I think that's probably better, The perfect face is low-key unattractive. And I feel like that type of person is a lot harder to, whether it's a man or a woman, is a lot harder to, I guess, keep in a regular relationship and keep them faithful, because I feel like someone who's like hella attractive is probably going to have people throwing themselves at them all the time. So unless that person is of upstanding moral character, which who knows, right? These days, who knows? But unless that person is of upstanding moral character, I just, as a general rule, I don't think I would date someone that's like hella hyper attractive, And to be fair, I don't think that type of person would be attracted to me. So I don't think I do either. But today's beauty standards, it feels like no one really does. Like if you just walk down the street and you see random everyday people, how many of them are you think are going to meet today's standards? And that's just, I feel like the standards have gotten so like insanely levels of high, and that's not a good thing.
And it this way: men no longer watch TV. They don't look at their own wives. They just scroll on their phones to look at pretty girls who look like fairies. But those fairies aren't real.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't even know how you could tell if someone has cheekbones or high cheekbones or anything. I can't even tell for myself. But yeah, all I had was like a jawline going for me. And then my beard kind of came in down here, so that you can't even really see that properly. But yeah, no, I'm pretty comfortable with what I have. And I gained a little bit of weight around the same time. So I think what I'm gonna do today is I try to run at least once a week, but I'm gonna try upping that a little bit, because I wanna lose a little bit of fat, and I think that usually helps in terms of making your face look a little skinnier too. That helps.
Real. Do you think this is beneficial to relationships? To lowering divorce rates? He called it spiritual poisonous grain, not inferior to opium. Women using filters started believing their own illusions.
Yeah.
They'd look at their filtered face and think, I'm a 9 out of 10. I deserve a wealthy, tall, handsome man. Their standards skyrocketed, but walk down the street, you wouldn't see a single woman who looked like her online persona.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I've met a lot of girls in person that look nothing. That look nothing like their online personality or their personas, you know? And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, I don't know why just being an ordinary looker has been considered like taboo nowadays, and why it's considered like an insult to tell someone they look ordinary, you know? Because everyone wants to be special, you know? Yeah, comparing filters to fame is actually crazy. I can see that too. But I can see where she's coming from, because it's a drug. You want to keep looking better and better, and you have to keep it up, right? Especially if you're trying to impress somebody, you have to keep it up. You have to keep it up. What did you do? You gave me a grill? Hold up. What the hell? VPS? Yeah, bro, this is peak 10 out of 10. This is the beauty standard all men should be achieving. You're trying to achieve. I don't even know how you managed to do this. Is this a filter of some sort? That's hilarious.
Beauty mode made them lose themselves. China isn't banning beauty filters because they're vain. They're banning them because they've become a form of mass psychological manipulation. Here's what the Chinese government isn't saying out loud. Across the developed world, something catastrophic is happening. Birth rates are collapsing.
Yep.
Marriage rates are plummeting.
Yep.
Young people aren't dating.
Yep.
They're not having relationships.
Yep.
They're not
And I think a big part of that is men and women don't understand each other that well anymore. Like, the needs and wants of both men and women has, I think, skyrocketed. I can only speak for women specifically, because obviously I'm talking to women when I'm trying to find a life partner. But it's like, I usually don't date under 6 foot. I'm 5'11". I don't date under 6 foot. I'm sorry. That's not good enough. One time, I have a friend. She's just a friend, right? And when I first got my car, it was like a $3,000 old, used, beat up Prius. But I loved it, dude. It was my car. It all I really cared about was just getting my first car. And it took me from point A to point B. And Indian Pimp is crazy. But I was like, yo, let's go get some food, right? And she goes, I wouldn't be caught dead in that car. And I've noticed this about a lot of people. Like, they're very superficial and vain, and all that really matters to a lot of people is what other people perceive about them instead of what they are perceived of themselves. You know what I mean? And it's like people are very high insecurity among themselves, and they're trying to like looks max and like money max or whatever you want to call it. And I'm not saying don't look good, right? And I'm not saying don't have money. I'm just saying, like, there's a balance to it.
Families. The United States, most of Europe, China, Japan, South Korea. The pattern is everywhere. And nobody can pinpoint exactly
People
why.
are very superficial. And I also noticed another thing.
Social media
oh, wait,
I've
been talking way too
Think
much.
about
Let's
it.
actually listen to the video.
Men scroll through thousands of digitally perfect women every day. Women no real person could ever compete with. So why would they pursue real relationships? Why settle for reality when the fantasy is always one swipe away?
That's crazy. I think we just caught him. Hold up.
Why settle
Look
for
at his head. Look what he's about to do with his head.
reality
We just caught
when
the guy.
fantasy is always one swipe away? And women compare themselves to these impossible standards and feel worthless. Or they demand partners who meet the same fictional criteria they see online. Both sides are chasing illusions.
Yep.
And by the
I
way,
agree
if
with that
you
100%.
suffer from debilitating period symptoms, check out Paramo. It's an all-natural drink that replenishes the nutrients your
Believe
body
it or not,
uses
I am not suffering from debilitating period symptoms. But if any of you
each
are,
month,
feel free
as
to
well
check
as
this
providing
out.
symptom
You know,
relief naturally.
I'm
Discount
reacting
link
to
in
her
description. One Chinese
video. The least I can do is plug her, what do you call it, her product. But with that being said, I lost my train of
man
thought. Whatever.
described meeting a woman from a dating app. After seeing her real face, he deleted the app entirely. How many millions of potential relationships died exactly like that? How many marriages never happened because someone couldn't live up to their filtered profile? Meanwhile, the divorce rate climbs. Both men and women scroll through endless fantasy, convinced they're settling for less, convinced their reality isn't good enough. Filters
If you get into a
might be
marriage and you're convinced you're settling for less, what are the odds? What do you guys think the odds are that that marriage ends up successful? It's just, it's like a disaster that writes itself. And that's the thing, like, mid people need to understand that they're mid, myself included. you can't be thinking that you're, oh, I'm a 10 out of 10, I'm this, I'm that. Sure, there's things that could maybe increase your, I guess, rating from like a 5 to a 6 or a 7 or whatever. But if you're mid, you can't like expect yourself to get a 10 every time.
Destroying our ability to form real human connections, to see real people as
That's funny.
attractive, and to accept reality as good enough. China's birth rate is in free fall. Their economy depends on
I feel like
population
most
growth.
like developed
So this
countries
isn't
are
just
probably
about
like
beauty
that.
anymore. This might be about survival. When the ban was announced, the panic was immediate. 90% of streamers will all lose their jobs, one broadcaster predicted. If those female streamers turn off that beauty filter, they really cannot be looked at. It will scare the viewers so much
It
they'll
will
doubt life,
scare the
she
viewers.
said.
How ugly
These
are
women
these people? Holy shit.
built
These aren't even
everything
bad-looking
on a
women.
digital mask. Their entire persona, their income, and their identity. So what happens when that mask is ripped off?
I mean, I would imagine they just put on more makeup to kind of make up for that.
Viewers will stop donating. The men who've spent thousands supporting their favorite streamers will feel betrayed. Careers will collapse overnight. Some women
I'm a
fought back
selfish
defensively.
person. Well, that's what marriage is. Like, I talk to my parents a lot about this type of stuff because every time I sit down with them, like, oh, well, you haven't found a girl yet? And I'm like, bruh, my whole life you told me, don't be talking to girls, focus on studying. And now that I'm past that, you're like, oh, well, why didn't you have a girl? You know what I mean? But shit, I lost my train of thought again.
I paid thousands for this phone.
But yeah, like they were saying, like you can't be selfish in a wedding, dog. There's some things that you have to learn to, I guess, compromise on. Compromise is the right word, right? And there's certain things that you will, I guess there's certain things that you should have as like boundaries and you should not compromise on that. Don't get me wrong. But there's certain things that's like, there's no point getting mad over this little thing just because she does it slightly different. You know, so and there'll be certain things like, okay, maybe I should think about her.
I'll use
instead.
beauty mode if I want. What does it have to do with you? Others insisted, even with beauty mode, you need good bone structure. If you're ugly, even level 10 beauty mode can't save you. But underneath the anger was fear, because they know the truth. They built their careers on deception, and now they're being forced to show their real faces. And that doesn't get the same view count. So,
Oh,
could
that's
America
right.
be
There
next?
was a scandal, I think, with Pokemon, which we brought her up earlier. Pokemon. It's not even a scandal, but Pokemon without makeup. If I'm remembering properly, like she had lost subs after this had gone on. I could be wrong, but it's not even that big of a deal. It's not even that big of a deal. Me and my cousin say the same thing. Our parents be like, yeah, exactly. That's what I was always told. They always told me focus on school. And now that I'm out of school, that was the best time, I guess, to find someone. It was game over after that point.
TikTok announced they're banning certain beauty
I'm not even
filters for
tripping, dog.
users
I'm not
under
going to lie. I've
18.
enjoyed the last couple
Filters
years.
like bold glamour that dramatically reshape facial features, gone for minors. And in Europe, they're investing nearly 2 billion euros into safety initiatives, whatever that means. Mental health
Sophie
experts
Rain
are
without
calling
makeup.
this
Who is Sophie Rain? I feel like I've heard this name before. Let's see. Sophie Rain without makeup. Let's see. That's not that bad. Not a bad looking girl. She like a TikToker or something? Oh, OnlyFans Sophie. Okay, yep. Okay, that sounds about right. All right. Sophie Rain before surgery. Before and after. No, I don't need to see. I don't want to look at. Oh, nope. I don't want to look at disgusting pictures of someone online. Let's not do that.
a necessary
I just wanted to
step.
see.
If teenagers
the without
stop using
makeup stuff.
filters now, they might gradually normalize a more authentic online presence. China bans it, TikTok restricts it for minors, Instagram and Snapchat are watching closely. The domino effect has begun.
Well, I think
But here's where it gets complicated.
TikTok, I think that's a good thing if it's, especially for minors, because imagine growing up thinking that you're not good enough, regardless. No, that's the thing, because you have to enjoy yourself. There's so many people that are just miserable, and they just think when I get into a relationship, it'll just fix everything. No, if you can't enjoy yourself, your time with yourself, if you can't have fun by yourself, then no one else coming into your life is going to be able to make that better. You're likely going to make the other person miserable too. And I'll be honest, bro, I just sit here and I just talk to you guys, or if I'm just playing some game, or if I'm reading, like I'm on Harry Potter, I'm rereading Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or Philosopher's Stone, whatever you want to call it. But I'm having fun, dude. This is the time of your life, that time of being single. You're not going to get that back. I know so many people that are in relationships that wish they were single again just for a day or two, just so they can, enjoy themselves. And those people are in terrible marriages. No marriage should ever have you wishing that you were single, But that's why I'm just like, just one day at a time. The future, if it happens, that's cool. But like, I enjoy myself. I have a lot of fun, just spending time with my parents or spending time with some friends, and it's not that big a deal. And even I've been through struggles too. There was, like everyone goes through. At least I did. I had in my younger days, maybe when I was 16, 17, it was more of like a why doesn't anyone love me? Like I felt like I had my self-worth was determined on other people liking me, right? So because it was like, if that person doesn't like me, then how am I going to like myself? But now I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I really don't. And honestly, the less shits you give, within reason, of course, but the less shits you give, I feel like in life, the better off you become, right? Less overthinking you do, less of all that stuff.
We're protecting young girls from impossible beauty standards. We're ending mass deception. We're forcing people to be authentic, sincere, and real. But on the other hand, isn't it your face, your choice? Film and television use makeup, color grading, and effects. Why are filters different?
Well, yes, there is that aspect too. I believe in free will. As long as you're not hurting other people, you should be able to do whatever you want. But you can also make the case that this is actually destroying the fabric of society. So let's see.
Women genuinely feel empowered and confident using them. Who gets to decide what's too much?
But I think you should feel empowered and confident without them. If you need a filter to feel empowered and confident, then is it really working?
Before you know it, you won't be able to log in online without 3 layers of biometric identification.
Yeah.
And here's the uncomfortable middle ground.
That's dog shit. I would hate that.
The filter? What if the problem is that we created a world where women felt they needed to hide their real faces to be valued? A ban might not ever fix that. An entire industry has been built on women who don't exist in reality.
Dude, I need a better chair than this. I was thinking about getting a gaming chair. I went to Costco and it was like $150. I was like, hell no.
Never real. Now the Chinese government is forcing them to face reality, and people are calling it oppressive. But ask yourself this. If someone built their entire career on catfishing millions of people, would you defend that? Because that's what this is.
Nope. There's an entire show called Catfished. There's an entire show called Catfished. What was that? Let me see. Man divorces wife after seeing her without makeup. This was a real case. This is an actual case. Think about this. This is a real case. Man divorces wife after seeing her without makeup in the UAE. This isn't even the case I was thinking of. So this has happened more than once. Like, if I'm remembering correctly, let me see if I can find that picture, because I remember the picture very well. Just gonna... Okay, it's just not gonna let me go back. All right, let me see if I can find the picture. Man... There we go. Man divorces wife for breastfeeding. What the fuck? Divorces wife for after seeing her without makeup. Let's see. It was this one right here. She does look like a completely different person. I think he won the lawsuit. If I'm remembering correctly, I think he ended up winning the lawsuit for that, which is actually insane. Do your due diligence. Like, if you didn't see her without makeup, you didn't think to ask, why are you constantly wearing 5 pounds of makeup every time I see you, right? And I just think that's not my search, okay? This isn't my search. The only thing I use this for is for streams. I only use what is this? I forgot what this is called. But I got it specifically for streaming, and I'm not even signed in, so it's not my. It's just, I guess, the top suggestions, I guess. But the point is, there's clearly some issues here. If you're not comfortable with yourself to where you think you have to put on this much makeup for a man to fall in love with you, and there's clearly a problem on the other end where it's like, okay, she took her makeup off, and you don't care anymore. You know what I mean? To the point where you're ready to divorce her. So, yeah, that you can tell what that would do to someone's head, where it's like, damn, he only cared about me for, what I look like. And that's why I will always advocate that you make a meaningful relationship with your partner. Get comfortable around each other to the point where she doesn't have to wear makeup around you. And, you don't have to be like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something from the man's perspective, but yeah, you don't have to pretend to be like this crazy, like, oh, I got this, I got that. And a lot of guys like will do that to try to press a girl. Like, yeah, you don't have to do that type of stuff.
For profit. And it isn't just that filters deceived us. It's that we wanted to be deceived. We chose the beautiful lie over the ordinary truth. And maybe that's the real reason this ban cut some of us so deeply. It's not taking away filters. It's taking away permission to live in denial. So, I've got a real question for you. If every filter disappeared from your phone right now, how would you feel?
Not my Shrek filter, bro.
Or terrified?
Just leave my Shrek filter alone.
That's the problem they're trying to solve. Not the filter itself. The fact that you need it to feel worth looking at. An entire generation of women grew up believing their real faces weren't good enough. That pores were mistakes. That texture was a flaw. That aging was something to hide, fix, and erase.
Yeah, that's another thing I never understood is I've talked to a lot of people that are like my age, maybe a year or two older, to live in denial. No, but I've talked to a lot of people that are maybe a year or two older than my age, and they're already talking about, oh, I'm going to get lip fillers. I'm going to do, forehead fillers or whatever the hell it is to stop them from getting wrinkles up here. And it's like, what's wrong with wrinkles? You're almost 30. I'm sure you, from just raising your eyebrows and like squinting at you probably have a couple up here, forehead lines or whatever you want to call it. It's normal. It's natural. And I've had a lot of those times I don't even use filters. I don't remember the last time I used a filter. My pictures are all the same. They're all okay. So I'm wearing like a suit or something nice, and then I'm staring off into the distance like this, and then I have one hand here, and then I have like a Sprite or a Coca-Cola in my hand here, and that's it. And then the background will be something nice. That's like pretty much all my pictures.
Feel mandatory. So if you made it this far, let me know, honestly. Would you support a filter ban? Comment either relieved or terrified. And if you want to go even deeper into why...
I'll be honest, I don't think I give a shit either way. It doesn't affect me at all. Like, I maybe it affects me from seeing, like, women on filters online, and it maybe might distort my standards of what, like, a real woman is. I can understand that completely. But I think it has a lot more impact on women than it does on me. You know what I mean? I need to show you the Shrek filter again. All right, here we go. I'm going to make this my background, actually. Let's see. That is desktop background. Oh, that didn't work right. Oh, that makes it look weird, actually. I'll have to fix it. But I think this is a nice one, guys. I think this is a decent picture. This is probably one of the better filters there is. Perhaps on Tinder. Should I use this picture on Tinder? That would be hilarious. Oh, that would be amazing. All right, I should fix this eventually, but all right. We are just going to ignore that. That's even a thing. But let's see. They're banned because they can't use facial recognition to track people. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking earlier. Thousands of pounds of makeup, thousands of dollars worth of plastic surgery, and still using filters. Yeah, that's another thing to think about. A lot of these girls online, lots of makeup, lots of plastic surgery. And I think if filters go away, then I think a lot of these women will end up getting a lot more plastic surgery. Most won't get the humor. Yeah, let's be honest. Most of them aren't going to get it. Welcome to looking like humans again. I think this is a good opportunity for people to, I guess, kind of fix their brains on what a regular looking woman is or a regular looking man is. And I think this will do good. This will actually do good. But the problem is, I think people have other avenues of, upping their game that isn't natural. You know what I mean? Bye bye Kardashians. I feel like the Kardashians did a lot of damage on just people being comfortable with who they were. Because they did a lot of like fillers and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely had an issue like that. It's funny how people say fat is beautiful, but no one ever uses filters to make them look fat. Anyone, when people say fat is beautiful, and you say to the same person, "You look just like Lizzo," and that same person will be so fucking pissed. What do you mean? What do you mean I look like Lizzo? Or Gorlock the Destroyer? What do you mean I look like Gorlock the Destroyer? But yeah. There's different beauty standards everywhere. I like to keep myself healthy and fit, and I would like a partner that does the same. And I think a lot of people would probably feel the same. But there are a lot of people that are into obese people. So, yeah, the Kardashians definitely did mess up the perception of beauty, 100%. What the fuck is happening? You missed it, Mac. You missed something crazy. Check Discord. All right, well, let me check right now. All I see is my grill. Oh. We were talking about filters. Yeah, but I've seen some pretty women with some big ass bodies, bro. I've seen that. But yeah, it is unhealthy. But yeah, we were talking about filters, and I took a picture with a filter, and I was like, "This is the best filter. This is the only acceptable filter that I will ever use, except for maybe like the Super Saiyan filter. I use the Super Saiyan filter on my cat from time to time. It's usually funny." But all right, let's go back to the next one, and I'll have to fix my face here. Let's see. What's the next thing we're reacting to? All right, let's find out about SpongeBob. What's going on with SpongeBob? Okay, it's a whole 23-minute video, so I probably won't react to the whole thing. But there's some Pokemon related stuff that actually kind of applies to what we were just talking about. So maybe we do that first. Yeah, maybe we should probably do that first.
I want you to take a look at
Shrek is more handsome. You know what? I can't even hate on you for that. Shrek is indeed more handsome. I'll give you that one. But let's see. What was it doing? Oh, yes. All right, let me find a couple things that I wanted to talk about. Because this is all related to what we were just saying. So let's see. Because I've seen a couple Pokemon videos I wanted to react to. This is definitely one of them. Or there's like two little clips here. There's this one.
This is controversial, but...
And then there's one more. Daru? What does that have to do with anything? Shrek is indeed love. Shrek is indeed life. I'm trying to make a heart with my fingers, but I kind of suck at it. It looks more like the bat symbol than a heart. You guys remember this video, by the way? Hold up, let me see. Shrek versus Shaggy battle. You guys remember this video? Shrek versus Shaggy battle for the last N-word pass. This was a legendary video back in the day. That's not the original video. I don't think it's here anymore. Shrek versus Big Chungus battle for free roleplay. This is hella funny, bro. Was that Obama? Shrek versus Obama and Ninja battle for the swamp. All right, let me see the message. All right. So, Pokimane. We have seen her propose to herself, and a lot of people were saying it seems very kind of performative, kind of looking for attention-ish. Personally, I just think she's kind of looking for someone and doesn't know what to do. And we just reacted to a video talking about how standards for people are just kind of very high. You know, and we're talking about filters and makeup and stuff. And the two videos that we're going to react to kind of is similar to that. So let's see what this is about.
I'm in New York right now, and I've noticed that the hottest men, the most attractive men.
Say she went all like as if the word hot was some horrible word. She just said that? No way. Hold up.
Nigga, you ain't funny.
So
That's not
she
true.
didn't say that.
Maybe you're just boring as fuck.
So back then she couldn't go, but when she says hot, it's all of a sudden a problem, right? You think she likes to pokey hang? I don't know, actually. I think she hangs out with a lot of her homies.
Men all happen to be gay.
The most attractive men all happen to be gay.
And then I find out, and it's all of them. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on out there, but to be honest, it's really not that bad because they go from potential prospect to potential best friend, and isn't that nice?
Interesting. So, everyone she's attracted to is gay. Doesn't that sound like a personal problem? Doesn't that sound like a personal problem? If someone... I don't give a fuck. I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny that this is saying hot is somehow bad, but saying the N-word, oh, okay. But what I'm trying to say is... I just think it's ironic, you know? I just think it's funny. I don't really give a fuck. But that being said, not to mention it was a gazillion years ago, right? People change, their opinions change, especially from back then, right? She's probably not thinking the same things back then that she is now. So it is what it is. I'm not really tripping about that. I just thought it was funny. But everyone you're attracted to happens to be gay. Everyone you're attracted to happens to be gay. I think you might be attracted to gay men, Pokemon. I think you might be attracted to gay men. Or just think about it this way. How many people you think would recognize Pokemon? I'm pretty sure most people out there would probably recognize Pokemon, right? That are about her age or about our age. They would probably recognize her. What are the chances? Like, let's just pretend hypothetical that she talks to a gay guy, right? This guy knows she's loaded. Why not pretend to be straight? I'm just saying, bro. Why not just fake it till you make it? You know what I mean? Just for the money. I think she's capping. I'll be honest. I think there's a little bit of capping in what she's saying, because she was talking a couple weeks ago about how she liked this guy and it turned out he was engaged, right? And then she messaged his fiance, letting him know, right? I don't think she's a bad-looking person. I don't think she's a bad-looking person at all. And I'll be honest, I don't know too much about her personality other than clips I've seen here and there. So this isn't like something like a personal thing. I don't know her. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to be like, I could not pick her out of a crowd. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I think I probably would be able to. Just from the clips that we've seen and stuff, I think I probably would be able to. Especially if, like, you are familiar with her. Like, if she tells someone she's Pokimane, that's probably, like people would know, right? And I'm curious what people actually said about this in the comments. I need to see this.
I don't know if
Brittany Venti, I love you. I'm gay. I love you. She's a good rage baiter. Yeah, it does kind of seem like rage baiting. It's honestly impressive. I'm convinced her fans are the average OF subscriber. Pokey needs some. What the fuck? I'd pretend to be gay too. Everyone loves a bunch of potential best friends. Nah, it's nobody's fault she's attracted to feminine guys. Yeah, that's another thing that I mentioned. Maybe she's attracted to feminine guys. That's also a possibility. I've met a lot of women these days, I feel like, that are attracted to feminine men. I don't know if it's just her, but... Valkyrie... I have to look her up. Let me see. Valkyrie... Excuse me. But I'm sure, like, I'd have to see more clips of her. I don't know if I've ever seen this person. I'm sure I have here and there, but I don't remember off the top of my head. I have very bad memory when it comes to certain things. But yeah, I'm sure I'd be able to recognize her if I saw her flying far away. But I'd have to be more, I guess. I'd have to see more clips of her or something like that, just so I have it cemented in my mind that this person is Valkyrie. She is prettier than Pokemon. I'm not going to comment on that. That's for you guys. That's for you guys to say. They're both decent looking girls. I don't think they're lacking in that department necessarily. But yeah, she'd be saying some wild shit, bro. She was in disbelief that only 0.32 men meet her dating requirements. So, not to mention, she took this test to check her dating standards. And look here, 6'3" is the height requirement. Now, I think there is something before that, right? So I don't know if this is like a 6 foot to 6'3", or is it like a 5'8" to 6'3". I don't know how that works. But I asked because they're really close friends in the same field. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I would probably be able to recognize Pokemon more just because I've seen more Pokemon clips. I don't think I'd be able to recognize Valkyrie, and I've heard that name before, so I'm sure I know her. Maybe I'm just tripping. But religion, any. Smokes, no. Drinks, no. Exclude marry, no. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think I might be just as picky as her because I don't smoke, I don't drink. I'd like a life partner that doesn't smoke or drink. I'd like a life partner that isn't married, believe it or not. I don't have a height requirement though. I don't have a financial requirement. She put 0 in the financial requirement. Bullshit. She's not marrying a homeless person. She's not marrying a homeless person. Right, like for me at least, they have to be working a job. That's really it. It's just to prove that they have their shit together and they're actually like a competent adult, right? So even if that's like 40K, I think that's fine. It's just I would need to know that you're not sitting off of like daddy's money, you know what I mean, and you're just getting babied all the time. Yeah, that seems to be the consensus here. But exclude obese, okay.
Exclude married. Yeah, I don't want to date someone who's married.
Yeah, maybe she likes the homeless, dirty look. Just start, anytime she has like a public event, just pull up and start begging for change, see what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 24 to 40. Okay, so she dates someone considerably younger than her. Because I think she's like 28, right? I feel like most women I talk to like dudes that are older, at least by a year. Sometimes like a day or two. Well, there are a lot of women that perhaps meet your requirements, but not really that active on socials. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Wait, I just did it. Oops.
1% of all women.
No. Oh.
0.32%. So that is 527,927. That's it. And again, you also have to factor in the fact that those people have to choose you, because most men, I feel like, or most women are also looking for that same type of guy. So what about you, I guess, stands out the most? Because most men I know don't really give a shit about how much money a woman makes, myself included. Like, I don't care that how much she makes. I care more about that she has like, she's at least able to take care of herself. I care more about that. And I think most guys don't give a shit about a woman's height as long as, she's not like 8 feet tall. Yeah, she's 29. Yeah, she's 29. Let's see. Do most guys, I feel like, don't care too much about anything, really. It's just, are you a good person? Are you argumentative? At least I can say, like, with my friends, the consensus is don't be argumentative. Don't be the type of person that sleeps around a lot. And don't be the type of person that, I guess, is at least have something going for you. Have a job or something like that. So yeah, that's pretty much in terms of men. At least in my friend group, that's all they really look for. And I know women tend to look for a little bit more. At least from all my like female cousins and stuff. She better make $1 trillion trying to fuck with me, or she get the. That's crazy. Would I be Ben 10? What do you mean? Where's my sussy comment on my stream? Are you streaming right now? You want a sus comment? All right, I got you. I'll put it up there. But I think before, don't be Pokemon. That's crazy. But 0.32% of all men.
I actually thought it'd be better
That's crazy.
odds. Out of 164 million, only 500,000 meet my standards.
And I feel like most men, like I want a woman that doesn't smoke or drink, right? I feel like most men wouldn't care. I feel like most men wouldn't care. And so I feel like in that
32%.
aspect,
What do I
my
even
standards would
ask
probably be a
for?
little bit more
Oh, then again, I guess if you're like
picky
I would
than
date
most
someone
men,
of-
right? So let me check that. Can I take this test? Can I take this test? I'm going to do it on behalf of what I think the average male would like, right? And this is not on my behalf at all. This is just what I assume the average male would like. I could be wrong. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Date an older woman. Well, I'd like someone ideally in my age group, right? I wouldn't be dating a 40-year-old, that's for sure. But if it's like I'm 26, if she's 27, I don't see a problem in that, right? But let's see, and not to mention, I would only date for marriage, right? I'm not wasting time. I'm not that type of guy. It's like in the modern generation, you kind of have to get to know someone before you can marry them. So I guess that's where I would be coming from in terms of dating, right? But let's see here, Pokemon dating test. Not history. I don't give a shit about her history. Test. Quiz. Is this the right one? I'm trying to find the right one. See if I can. Okay, let's just take this one. Fuck it. We'll just do this. I'm attracted to. Okay, I'm just gonna do this on behalf of the average man. Okay. And I'll move my face here so you guys can see it. Want kids, most likely. We'll just say 20 to 30. All right. I don't think most men give a shit, I'll be honest. Let's just say 410 to 510. Minimum income, you just say like 30K or 40K. Ethnicity, any. Hair color, any. Eye color, any. Minimum education, any. Religion, I think most people may care. Like I would care. Sikhism isn't even on here, but the average man I think would not care. Smokes either, drinks either, exclude married, yes, exclude obese, yes. These are things that I think guys, the average man would care about. All right, so let's see. That's still only 1.6%. That's insane. But think about that. That is way more women, right? Think about that. Make up 700K. What happens if I make this 700K? I'm curious. All right, let's find out what happens. 7,406 women. That's your potential dating pool there. Switchmatic. I don't smoke. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a lot of times, like in social circles, especially growing up, a lot of people would they'd be trying to pressure you to drink. I'd be like, "Yo, you do this again, I'm not hanging out with you again," and then they just stopped. You know, so you kind of have to lay down the law. You know what I mean? But that's insane. 0.32. What happens if I go to, let's just say we go to 0. What happens? That's 3%. That's a lot. That's actually a lot. But let's say if we don't exclude obese. God damn, it almost jumps. It almost doubles. With me, I just care about her having the same religion. There are 6 that are white and black. Honestly, I wouldn't care as much. It just matters more to me about having the same religion, if I'm being honest. But yeah, that's actually crazy. But yeah, and then you have to factor in that one of these women will eventually want you. So let's be honest. I feel like that's a wide dating pool. But yeah, you can. I do feel like her standards are a little too high. That is the one issue, is that her standards are definitely higher, and she's definitely going to want someone that preferably makes around the same amount of money as her. At least I think she will. I could be wrong. Maybe she'll take in someone that, you know, is fresh out of college or something. That could be a possibility too. But I do think that most people would want someone around their income level. But I do think that a lot of men probably wouldn't care as much compared to women, because I feel like, let's see, a lot of dudes I know just don't care. Just don't care. A lot of women I know are like, yeah, he has to be, making at least this much. He has to be this tall. And that could just be the people I know. That doesn't necessarily have to mean every single woman ever. But I'm curious what people are saying here. You could definitely afford to lose a few. Because our standards are way too high. All I need is someone who's caring and funny. Thank you. It doesn't care about my bio. This just might be someone trying to get their bio plugged. So yeah, let's see that. Exclude obese, yes. Lying, yes, motherfucker. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, the chances are she probably doesn't want someone who's on my 600-pound life, right? But maybe 30 pounds overweight. I mean, maybe obese can be. I feel like a large range. I could be wrong here. What is the medical? What is medically considered obese? Okay, so I guess it's based on BMI, and BMI isn't necessarily accurate, right? So I know like bodybuilders and stuff, like their BMI will be a little bit higher. So I don't think it's necessarily accurate, but it is like a decent overall indicator. So I guess it makes sense. Men 6'3", max 6'3". Is that really what she put? No way. Okay, I'm gonna just trust this guy because I can't tell what's behind there. But if she really put 6'3" to 6'3", she just limited so many people. Why specifically 6'3"? Why specifically 6'3"? I don't understand. There are good men that are 6 foot. There are good men that are 5'11". There are good men that are 5'10", and so on and so forth. How tall is Pokemon? How tall is Pokemon? Yep, I know that. She's 5'4", and she's looking for someone that's 6'3". You're looking for someone almost a foot taller than you. So what? Why do you need someone who should be playing for the Lakers? Let that man ball. Why do you need someone who should be playing for the Lakers? The Lakers they don't need a point guard right now. If anything, I feel like they need something. They just need a good defender right now, I think, or maybe a good 3-point shooter. But you know what I mean. How did Pokemon get so big? What the fuck? Oh, that means like career-wise. I thought I meant fat. But yeah, I do think that she might have some decently high standards, and she's out here talking about everyone she's attracted to is gay. It just seems like she's having a difficult time right now. Yeah, I don't even know how to put this, but it disappoints me to see people. I guess like you could be happy with someone, if your standards weren't so high. I mean, a lot of people just make themselves miserable as a result. So, of course, there's people like that. Wait, Pokemon, what'd she do this time? Oh, I was just reacting to her. She took a test. It's like trying to find like statistically the probability of her finding someone that she wanted. Yeah, she basically wants a 6'3" homosexual man. That's a good way of putting it. All right, let's see. All right, so this is probably the last thing I react to for today. Actually, no, there's a couple more things. We'll see. All right, how greed destroyed SpongeBob. Rest in peace to the creator of SpongeBob. We all know the first 3 seasons of SpongeBob were freaking goated, dude. And even then, I want to say up to like season 5 or 6, I think they were still really good episodes. There's a lot of meme content in those episodes of SpongeBob. And it was good. It was freaking good. But I tried watching like a modern episode of SpongeBob. I could not sit down and watch it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what they've done. And apparently greed has destroyed SpongeBob. So let's actually find out what's going on.
SpongeBob episode. Seems cool, totally normal, right? But now take a look at this clip from a more recent SpongeBob episode.
Almost anyone.
Slice.
Oh, God. I remember the older SpongeBob episodes used to have, like, there were episodes where, like, I think, like, where he stubbed his toenail or something like that, or he had there was something like that would zoom in on like him making like a really weird face. But that's like a once in a while thing, and it definitely this just looks different. It's now look all right. Superior. No, she said that she's only attracted to homosexual men, and then she said that, and then she took like a relationship test to see what percentage of men fit her agenda. And it was a very low percentage of men. So, and she was like, "Oh no, what did I even ask for?"
Looks pretty fucking weird, right? Doesn't even remotely look normal. What the actual fuck happened?
Yeah, that's
SpongeBob
not normal.
was easily one of, if not maybe the biggest cartoon of all time. The cultural importance of this show has honestly just been so significant that it would be a disservice for me to try and describe it in one simple intro. The show is so timeless that, like clockwork, I'll often see memes on my timeline.
Oh, this is something different. The Pokemon situation is different from this one.
Videos that even react
No, that was
to old
Pokemon, not
clips
the
of
Critter
show get
SpongeBob.
millions of views. But over the years, the show has just gone to complete shit along with the entire franchise. And it all can be traced to the creator leaving the show while Nickelodeon did anything they could to make a fat profit. So how did all of this happen? Let's cut the bullshit and get right into it. Now, it all starts with this guy, Steven Hillenburg. And from the beginning,
Okay, I'm curious who Steven Hillenburg is.
From a young age,
I did watch this like a couple minutes in.
Extremely interested in two things: art and sea life.
Do
His
modern
love for
kids
both
watch
of these was
SpongeBob as
heavily
much
inspired
anymore?
by the
I'm
filmmaker
curious.
and biology expert
'Cause I don't
John
remember
Stuck, who
I don't
basically was
ever see
one
like
of
my
the
nephews and stuff
greatest
watching
sea life
SpongeBob.
documentary makers ever. He actually was the co-inventor to the scuba suit, which allowed him to get such a unique perspective in the underwater world. His
The man
film
invented
showed
the
such a
scuba suit.
unique
That's really cool.
perspective into sea life that was never shown before ever. And keep in mind that 95% of the underwater world is undiscovered, so this was a very big deal. As a kid, Steven would actually explore tide pools and bring back
What a Chad.
objects from these
What a
pools that
Chad.
definitely should
What a Chad, ladies
not
and
have been
gentlemen.
brought back and definitely died. And his love for art was heavily inspired by his love for drawing. In class, he would get praised by his teachers for making drawings of soldiers making out instead of fighting each other. And keep in mind, this was
they
during the
do?
Vietnam War, so everyone just wanted
Interesting.
to end the
That's really
violence.
dope.
His love for art
It's
was
passed
further
on to the
inspired
next
when he went to an
generation. The love of the
animation
arts,
film
I guess.
festival in Los Angeles. And it was there he was blown away by the film The Killing of the Egg. This movie was so goddamn weird, but that's why he loved it. After snorkeling for the very first time at 15 years old, Steven decided he was going to dedicate his life to studying marine biology. The switch clicked and I decided I wanted to be a marine biologist, but I also liked being an artist. At the time, his
that's
teachers
where it
encouraged
comes
him to
from.
go more in the
Interesting.
direction of art because
So it's not just some, I guess, an artist that happened to make like a fish show, right? That happened to me underwater and stuff. This is a person who actually loved fish and marine life and stuff. So okay, that makes sense. I understand
felt
like the
he should be
inspiration.
drawing fish. But Steven felt like that was pretty weird, as he actually would rather focus his art on drawing more weird, obscure objects. He preferred to keep the marine biology interest and his art interest separate. After high school, he would actually work as a fry cook at a seafood fast food
A
spot.
fry
and I
cook?
think you see where the
Wow. Okay, so
inspiration
there's a SpongeBob job.
for this would land. It was at college
Inspiration
that
right
Steven
there.
majored in marine biology and minored in art. Originally, he wanted to get a master's in art, but he felt like that wasn't really going to be a stable job. So after college, he became a teacher. When you major in marine biology, the main job you can get is really teaching marine biology.
I don't know what link that
Originally,
is. Do not
Steven
click
liked
that
this
goddamn
job
link.
because it was the job he wanted. Or at least that's the job he thought he wanted at the time. It was while teaching at this university that Steven was actually approached by an educational director who asked
The
him
guy
if he
was a
able to
teacher
make
too?
a
Holy
comic
crap.
book for his students. This comic book was going to be about the animal life of tide pools. Originally, Steven thought this was a great idea because it would be a great way to engage his students. And while Steven didn't know it yet, this was going to be the groundwork for the hit TV show. But first, I need to pay rent, so this video is sponsored by Aura. I know for a fact that you get a ton of random spam calls about your car's expired warranty, or a ton of those random text messages about your UPS package even though you weren't expecting a package. I get these all the dang time. And you want to know why you're getting them? It's because your data has been leaked.
Ooh,
dummy.
marine
This is such
biology.
a problem
So
nationwide, and it's
how does that necessarily work? Because I never took a marine biology class in college, but I think my sister did, if I'm not mistaken. So I never got a chance to like study or even like properly take a look at, like underwater fauna, or is fauna even the right word, but like sea creatures, if you will. I remember when I was a kid, we used to go down to, there was like a tide pool and get Aura because I have zero. It'll happen all in due time. But I remember we used to go down to there was like an aquarium, and we used to be able to like touch the sea cucumbers and stuff, and I loved it. The starfish and everything. That was amazing. And even today, like I'll go to the beach and you can pick up some rocks and there'll be some crabs under there. I love picking up the crabs, and obviously I put them back and I put the rock back on there because you don't want to disturb too much sea life, right? But it's just cool. I love it. I freaking love it.
only going to get worse as
Okay, fauna
AI
is the correct word. Okay.
advances. So you
See,
need
I
to
know
stop
stuff.
it before it happens, which is why you need Aura. Aura is a privacy service that helps protect you from identity theft, scams, data leaks, and more. Aura reaches out on your behalf to those websites that sell
Seattle,
your data to
Washington.
people,
Why?
and they request on your
Why
behalf
is my
to take it
location
down,
being
and
shown here?
legally, those websites have to abide. This saves you tons of time and effort. This way, you'll have a lot less spam calls and text messages taking up your inbox. And if you want to see the results for yourself, Aura will state exactly how many websites they were able to get your data removed from, and they also show in real time the websites that they were requesting it from. This way, you know that you are getting your money's worth. But that's not all. Aura also gives you real-time updates for any suspicious activity. If
Yeah, I
someone's
study
trying
the
to
business of
access your
fauna,
banking
I
info,
guess.
they will
That's
be
probably the
first
best way
ones
to put
let
it.
you know so that you can stop anything before it happens. Everything you need to stay protected is all in one app right at your fingertips. Apps like
Nice.
Aura give me
Okay.
so much relief to my
I
anxiety
covered his
reading
plug,
my
so
code. It
I'm
was
just gonna
different. He has
skip
a
forward
very
a little bit.
raw drawing. Looking at the comic book character, he's not even remotely
Oh, he's a literal
close to
sponge.
the TV character. He
Bob
has
the
no
Sponge.
arms,
Okay,
legs, and
interesting.
wears
It kind of looks like his
sunglasses, and
parents,
this
actually,
character also
because
did
his
not
parents
have
were like
nearly as
circular. I'm in the projects in Compton. Is
personality
Compton
as
even
the
the projects
cartoon
anymore?
character did. And when you read this
I heard
comic,
they got
it
pretty
was very
gentrified. I don't know if that's
obviously for
true.
biology nerds. Fact: molting occurs when an animal sheds its ectoskeleton in order to grow. Some crabs can shoot off claws, regenerate new ones.
Oh,
And
it's
when
one of
you
those
read this
nerd comics
it's
where you
not really a
learn.
shocker to learn
Boo.
that Steven got rejected by a
Boo.
lot of publishing companies when he pitched it. During this time of constant rejection, Steven found himself attending quite a lot of animation film festivals where college
I
students
believe
were
so.
displaying
I
their
believe it
final
still is.
projects. It was at these festivals that Steven was able to relight the initial fire that he had at a young age that inspired his love for art.
Oh,
And
it
he
still
realized
does?
that
Okay,
deep
interesting.
down,
'Cause I had
he
heard
really
that
wanted
you've
to
been
be
pretty
an
gentrified now.
animator. So he decided to quit his stable job and dive right into that field. Instead of initially going for his master's, Steven attended the Cal Arts Experimental Animation
Yeah, George
program.
Bush used to have a
You'd
ranch
think
out
that
there,
a
if I'm not
shift like
mistaken.
This would be such a risk for Steven, but in his mind, it was actually the opposite. Changing careers like that is scary, but the irony is that animation is a pretty healthy career right now, and science education is more of a struggle.
Interesting. So he used to be a professor, and I feel like that was a decent career. But sometimes with some people, it's like you're meant for more. You know what I mean? And imagine if he just stayed a professor, or if he had just focused on the science education aspect of it, and never really got into his passion, which was the art. You know, and both was his passion. But like he really wanted to pursue the art stuff, and I think it's pretty dope that some people are able to
It
do
was
that.
at this program that Steven got a really good mentor, and over time, he was able to really work and perfect his craft. In 1991, Steven made his first ever short animated film ever, The Green Beret, which was basically about this Girl Scout who had this obnoxiously large hand and
He's
had a
out there with
really
a
hard time selling cookies because of it. The animation
Oh,
style
that's
was
an interesting
weird,
concept. Large
experimental,
hands and,
and
that
definitely
can't
amateur
sell
to an
cookies.
extent. His second film, Wormholes, was even more experimental, but actually was able to get approved for funding by the school, and eventually was shown at multiple animation film festivals. And it was at one of these festivals he displayed his movie that he met Joe Murray, the creator of a show called
Rocko's Modern Life. Yes,
This show was
okay.
premiered on
This show had
Nickelodeon,
so
and in
many, like
hindsight
going
was
back on
seen-
it, it had so much like adult humor. And I feel like a lot of these younger shows that we watched when we were kids, a lot of these adult humor jokes kind of flew over our head, but the adults watching could also be like, what the? Oh, okay, even I can laugh at this. So I don't know if it's a good or
That's one
bad
of the
thing necessarily,
classics
but
from that
it's interesting.
era. He worked as an animation director for this show, which honestly was the perfect fit for him. This show was both goofy and experimental. It had so many adult-themed jokes, and it honestly just felt like a fever dream, but in hindsight, it was such an amazing show. Steven's role went from not just directing, but also to writing, producing, and being an executive story editor.
Oh,
One of the
wow. So he's
episodes
doing
that
a lot.
Steven wrote was actually an episode where the main characters go on a fishing trip, but they're anthropomorphic sea creatures that are trying to hunt them instead, which only was further foreshadowing.
Interesting.
Steven's
So that
future.
kind of
And it
like
was on this
foreshadows
show that
SpongeBob.
Steven really showed off his true talents and creativity, which eventually got him promoted to executive creative director of the TV show. On the set of the show, one of the writers suggested that Steven should just create his own show at this point. Initially, Steven had no interest in writing his own show at all, but on a drive to Santa Monica Beach, he decided to change his mind.
Is
When
that
Steven
that's the
was
same beach in
conceiving the
GTA?
idea of the
I recognize that beach. It's in GTA.
show, he went back to those comic book characters that he was working on all those years ago, and he decided to work a little bit more on that Sponge character. He took a lot of inspiration from many of the slapstick actors that he grew up with. Charlie Chaplin, Pee Wee Herman, Abbott and Costello, a lot of the classics. He gave this character a much more anthropomorphic
Okay, yeah,
look,
now
with
it's starting to look
legs,
like
arms, a
the Sponge
face,
that we know and
nose,
love.
the whole shebang. And while the original character was based off this sea sponge organism that is like a real animal, he actually gave it more of a kitchen sponge look for humor. Steven really wanted the the show to stand out from typical buddy comedies like Ren and Stimpy. He wanted to create a whole entire universe. This universe would have tons of different fish characters. Steven's pitch to the network
I think he did a good job at that. Like, for example, the fish that was like, my leg! That fish is pretty freaking funny. There's the... What are those things? The meep, 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 the sardines. There's so many. There's that... Remember when he goes to rock bottom, there's that one fish that's like... It has a little glowing thing on its head. I don't even know what you want to call it, but yeah, I can think of so many like side characters that are memorable.
Underwater terrarium with models of the characters.
The Tattletale Strangler. He had one episode. Technically, he's a side character. There's the guy who tests burgers and stuff, tests food, and then he was hiding SpongeBob's pickles under his tongue. I remember that.
Gave Steven 2 weeks and enough money to write the pilot episode to see what he could
Squilliam.
do. When Steven was trying to get the
more
right
world
voice
building
actor for SpongeBob, he rekindled with one of the voice actors from Rocko's Modern Life, Tom Kenny.
The
Looking
GOAT,
back, Steven couldn't have
SpongeBob.
picked a better person because Tom was able to perfectly capture the voice, personality, and more importantly, the laugh. SpongeBob would first hit television as a preview on May 1st, 1999, and then officially premiered on July 17th, 1999.
That's crazy. So I didn't even know it was that old. I feel like it came out after I was born. Well, it did, like a month after I was born, but I thought it was after that. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't even know it was 1999.
Saturday morning cartoon, and it couldn't have been a better success. It crushed the ratings within the very first month. It already overtook Pokemon as the highest rated Saturday morning cartoon.
Wow.
The critics raved it.
You're taking over Pokemon in 1999. He was a top, bro. With him and Squidward, like it wasn't on site, but like they were trying to outdo each other at all times, pretty much. And Squidward, he always came up short. Pause. But 1999, in the middle of Pokemania, Pokemon Fever, whatever you want to call it, you outdid SpongeBob. And I think maybe Pokemon Fever might have started dying down a bit. Maybe. Let me look this up. Because I think Pokemon originally came out in 96, so 3 years. Let's just see. Pokemon Fever, how long did it last? Pokemon Fever hit the red carpet in 1999. Think about this. So this is the same year. You outdid Pokemon. That's actually crazy, dude.
One person described SpongeBob as the anti-Bart Simpson, temperamentally and physically. His head is as squared off and neat as Bart's is unruly, and he has a personality to match. Conscientious, optimistic, and blind to the faults in the world and those around him. Another person described
Yeah, actually, I never thought about it that way. When you have characters like Bart and SpongeBob, probably the exact opposite. He's a hard worker. He's just happy all the time. He loves being at his job. He loves what he's doing. He just has fun. He just enjoys his life, even though he's a little bit immature, a little childish, I'd say. But he still enjoys himself, which is, I feel like, the opposite of Bart, because Bart he doesn't like school. He still enjoys himself. I'm not saying he doesn't, but and he's a lot more of a troublemaker, a lot more rowdy. A lot less like innocently happy. You know what I mean? So makes sense.
Temperamental to young viewers and goofy without boring the grown-up to tears. It's the most charming tune on television and one of the weirdest. Saturday morning cartoons was prime time to young viewers. Back in the day before streaming, this slot was specifically reserved for children to tune into
growing up, kids W4B. We'd wake up, we'd watch Yu-Gi-Oh was on, Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds eventually. There were so many shows. I think One Piece might have been a little bit before my time, but I did end up watching reruns of that, the WB version, that is. And there was a lot of other shows too. Viva Pinata was on there. There's a lot of shows. But Saturday mornings were the shit, bro.
Usually this was from the big three networks, ABC, NBC, and CBS. These channels really didn't have programs that appealed to young children, so
Kids WB was good. Another, Chaotic, there's another show.
However,
but yeah, Kids WB was amazing. One of probably my favorite things to do on Saturdays.
Disney, Cartoon Network, and Nickelodeon. These networks made shows that were entirely appealing to kids specifically.
Toonami was really good. good too,
crush it
yeah.
with ease.
But I didn't
For
have Cartoon Network
advertisers,
growing
this
up,
slot was golden
so
age
we'd have
for
to watch it at
toys,
like my cousin's house if we ever
candies,
went.
and more. SpongeBob was easily one of, if not probably the biggest of the Saturday morning cartoons, and it wasn't just because it was so appealing to kids, ironically. SpongeBob actually had a significant amount of viewers that were adults. SpongeBob
Yeah,
was one of those
now I want to
shows
go
where
back
you
and
can
watch
just
it
put on the
because I
old
want to play the
seasons
game.
and it will feel timeless.
I remember
The jokes
Cubics.
are
I remember
so
Cubics.
well-written that anyone can enjoy it, and that's because the show
It's been a
just
long
has
time
so
since I even
much
thought about
insanely
Cubics.
good inspiration.
Hold up, let's see. Cubix. Cubics. Yep, I remember this. And they had Sonic X as well. Kids WB Saturday morning shows. Oh, they had Animaniacs. This might have been a little bit before my time. Yeah, this is before my time because it aired in 2000. Let's see. Pinky and the Brain, also before my time. Freakazoid, before my time. Superman, the animated series. I think they might have run reruns because I remember this. I don't remember Bugs and Daffy. I remember all of this, though. I did watch reruns of all of this. 1988. Pokemon was on there for a fat minute. I remember that for a little bit. Scooby-Doo, I didn't even know they had Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Okay, interesting. I love Scooby-Doo. Probably my favorite child show. Oh, they had Teen Titans. Oh, I remember watching Teen Titans. Kids Next Door. That was before The Batman. My favorite Batman show. I watched this on Kids W before B. Johnny Test was on there. That was amazing. Lunatics Unleashed. That's where I watched that for the first time. Crypto the Super Dog. Dude, this is like peak me watching it right here. Shaggy and Scooby-Doo Get a Clue. I used to watch this every weekend. Tom and Jerry every weekend. And then they just kind of fell off. Spectacular Spider-Man was goated. This is my favorite Spider-Man show of all time. I've recommended this to 1 million people on this stream. You guys will watch this. Ozzy and Drip was cool. I don't think I ever watched that, but I don't remember the Boom Crew. But yeah, there's so much here. I thought we had like Jackie Chan Adventures or something like that. Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe that's well, we had Powerpuff Girls on there. I didn't even remember that. X-Men Evolution. Sorry, I don't remember this either. This was before, I guess. I was 4 years old, I guess, when they started airing it, so that would make more sense.
Every single character.
So there was a lot of good
has
shows
some
on
sort
there.
of inspiration directly from marine biology. Whether it's the fact that the Krusty Krab is shaped like a crab trap, or the fact that the scallops in the show swim like that in real life, or how SpongeBob
Really,
can
that's actually how
heal
they swim?
in
I didn't know
real
that.
time, like how real sponges do underwater. I mean, I can go on about the examples, but those small little details go to show just how much passion was really put in this show, and it pays
Yes,
off.
I
However,
agree.
all
He's
success
very-
comes
is
with
a lot of
controversy
passion.
and criticism, and SpongeBob is no exception to that. But what it became controversial for was the dumbest thing ever. For a long time, it was heavily speculated that SpongeBob was gay.
Osmosis
and this
Jones. I
became,
remember
like,
Osmosis
a
Jones.
really big deal. This also
I watched
in
it once.
2002 when the Wall Street Journal pointed out that SpongeBob had quite a lot of gay viewers, so by logic,
The U.S. right attacks SpongeBob video. U.S. conservative groups are up in arms over a music video featuring children's TV heroes such as cheerful cartoon character SpongeBob SquarePants. Okay, all right.
When the Wall Street
Interesting.
Journal pointed out
I don't
that
think they
SpongeBob
ever had any like homosexual undertones or anything like that. If I'm being honest, like I never thought as a kid watching it, oh, this is gay. I honestly never thought that. I just thought it was like I just thought he was like a childish hero. You know, like our main character. I never thought it was
quite a lot of gay viewers, so by logic, I guess that meant SpongeBob was gay or something. This controversy got a lot worse after SpongeBob characters were on the set for the Sister Sledge show We Are Family. This was meant to promote diversity and inclusivity, but evangelicals were furious as they felt like this was some sort of gay propaganda.
All right, man.
see
We
the
will lay
video
the smack
as
down. We're gonna play Here
insidious
Comes the
means
Pain
by which
tomorrow.
the organization is manipulating and potentially brainwashing kids. I genuinely cannot make this shit up. Yes, this was a real thing. Steven literally had to respond himself to confirm that SpongeBob was not gay. I still don't know where they got that from. But regardless of this, the first 3 episodes of SpongeBob
That's
were
crazy.
considered
He had to go out of
golden
his way
age.
to say
These were the
SpongeBob
episodes
isn't
that
gay.
had all the timeless jokes, gags, and endless references. Band Geeks, Chocolate with Nuts, Pizza Delivery.
I remember
These
Chocolate
were
with
all of
Nuts.
the
I
best
remember Pizza
episodes.
Delivery.
And we can't forget
Band
the
Geeks, I'm
amazing
sure I've
songs,
watched
which
it. I don't
would
remember.
play here,
I don't
but
have an image off the
copyright.
top of
And
my
with
head.
the success of the show, Nickelodeon had to capitalize as much as possible. Action figures, plush toys, pajamas, video games, joke.
The video games were goated, dude. I played.
Capitalize as much.
Which
as
one have I
possible.
played?
Action figures, plush toys, pajamas, video games.
There we go. Okay, so we streamed this one. We streamed the remake at least. I played this as a kid. I didn't like it, if I'm being honest. I think I might have had this for the Game Boy Color, or my older cousin did. I don't think I've ever played the Yellow Avenger. This one, or this is just Life with SpongeBob. Actually, I would play that. But yeah, SpongeBob has done, I feel like, a decent job of video games, especially Battle for Bikini Bottom,
Joke books,
and the new
pens,
ones that came
hats,
out
Beanie
in
Babies,
modern times.
storybooks, song albums. There was even a manga series at one
There's a SpongeBob manga.
point. Honestly,
That's
with the
crazy.
right partnership, there's a good chance they would have made a SpongeBob vibrator. There is nothing that these guys wouldn't have put SpongeBob's face on it if it meant they could make money off of it. And
Yep.
it's estimated that they made around $16 billion from merch
Yep,
in total.
they're gonna make as much
billion
money as
with a
possible.
B. At its peak, SpongeBob had around 50 million viewers monthly. That's much higher than some of the other most famous cartoons like The Simpsons, which at its peak had
Damn.
20 million viewers. The Rugrats,
Damn.
which at its peak
It was
had 14
lapping.
million, and The Fairly Odd
It was lapping. It was more than doubling.
Parents, which at its peak had 9 million.
So you can add all three of those up, and it's still
The
not
runner-up
catching up to
literally
SpongeBob.
wasn't even halfway.
Yeah, not
to
even
SpongeBob.
halfway.
That's how big this show was. Nickelodeon realized that they were able to take this to the next level, but not on television, on the big screen. Nickelodeon and Paramount came to Steven begging on their hands and knees for him to just consider making a movie. But for over a year, Steven
Was
When
the
looking
first
at
movie where they have to be men and they put on like kelp mustaches, and then I think it was Hasselhoff. They get a ride on David Hasselhoff,
big
if I'm not
animated
mistaken.
films like The Iron Giant or Toy Story, he felt like there was no way he was able to capture the exact same cadence that these films could. But with his creative freedom, he was able to develop a story that was very movie-worthy in his own world. 2002, he stopped working on the show, said he could work directly on the movie. It would be released on November 19th, 2000.
Yeah, this is the one the video game was based on.
Was incredible. With a budget of $30 million, it made over $140 million in the box
Goddamn.
office. Critics were somewhat
Goddamn.
positive of it, but the fans
All right, you have a good
loved
one.
it. If you were
Have
a
a
kid
good
and you saw
breakfast.
this movie, this was basically your Citizen Kane. The fact that a movie was this successful off of a show that was only on the
I
air
remember
for a
watching
few
the movie. I
seasons
remember
is nothing short
really
of
liking
insane.
that movie,
Most
too.
shows never get a movie, especially this soon. Usually a cartoon has to be successful for like over a decade to even get considered for a movie. Now the movie's plot was just so hilariously well written. It was like the perfect movie for the TV show. And this is where the story ends. Or at least that's how it was supposed
So
to
what
end
happened?
through Steven's eyes.
Did he
In a perfect
leave the
world,
show
this movie
or
was
pass
the
away
very
or something?
last
No, he passed away more
SpongeBob
recently.
Media where he's the manager and the show completely ends with a great legacy. This video would be over by now and the thumbnail and the title would be a lot more positive. But
Yeah,
that is
unfortunately,
not what
that's not how
happened.
show
SpongeBob
companies. That's not how these companies work, right? So you can have something envisioned. I just want to work on a couple seasons. I want to, and then focus on something else in the future, right? But that's just not how it works. They want to squeeze as much money out of the product as humanly possible, which means even if it's going to be a shitty show afterwards, they just don't care because the people will still come by and watch it for the nostalgia factor, so on and so forth. And some people may genuinely enjoy the product afterwards, but just the raw total of people that are going to be able to watch it is going to be a lot less. And SpongeBob still is referenced so much in memes and pop culture and stuff. So this definitely left a gigantic mark on pretty much everybody, you know? So I could see why they wanted to keep it going. And I could also see from a creative standpoint why the creator of SpongeBob was not keen to continue.
movie was supposed to be the finale for the entire SpongeBob universe. But the show was so successful, there was no chance they were going to let it die.
Yeah, there's no way.
now.
They're gonna
SpongeBob
make
at
as
this
much
point
money
was
as they
basically
can.
the unofficial mascot for Nickelodeon. And with the ratings and with the merch sales, there was no way
Yeah, I
they
remember
were
even
going to
with the
stop this
Nicktoons Unite
anytime.
games. For the first game was called Nicktoons Unites, and then I think the ones after were SpongeBob SquarePants Presents Nicktoons Unites. So you could see the direction that the entire network was going, as they're focusing everything on SpongeBob. And they had a lot of other good shows too, like Danny Phantom. They had Talk and the Power of Juju, I believe. They had a lot of other good shows, you know. Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron, and they had good shows, really good shows. And it's kind of crazy that instead of, I feel like if that was me, I probably would have done more diversifying and trying to make more and more good shows. But they decided to focus on the one more, I
soon.
think.
But even then,
as just a
Steven was
mascot,
not
when I feel like a lot of
He
these
backed
other
down from being a
shows are
showrunner. He was still an executive
able to be
producer
mascots
and
as well,
reviewed
especially
each
Timmy.
episode, but his contribution
Turner.
was much, much smaller in terms of creativity. Instead, he was replaced with Paul Tibbett, and this was the beginning of the end.
I feel like we saw this happen to The Simpsons, we saw it happen to Family Guy to some degree. Once the original writing staff or cast gets wholly replaced, or the person in charge is wholly replaced, then it usually causes
Season
issues.
4 was the very first season that was led without Steven, and from the get-go, it was already pretty obvious. The characters were designed differently, the animation was a lot more different, and the humor was also
Although I don't think Season 4 was that bad. I'll give my honest opinion.
It did not feel the same. Now, it doesn't mean it was bad, and it doesn't mean it didn't get good reception, though. The average episode got nearly 4 million viewers, which made it its second highest performing season ever.
Yep.
In terms of quality, it was still there for the most part.
Yep.
And Season 5 was pretty
I
sure.
agree.
Good ratings, good reviews,
That episode
and a couple of
where he lost his
nominations here
shell.
and there. But Season 6 was where the quality took a
The
much
slide whistle episode was a classic.
more noticeable downturn. This is where the humor started to get pretty stale, and a lot of the times it actually started to get a little bit dark. Seasons 6 to 8 are considered the dark ages for SpongeBob because this is where some of the most fucked up episodes came from.
Okay, I have to
there
see.
was the episode House Fancy where there was like this really graphic
I remember
scene
this.
where Squidward
Oh,
dismantles
yeah, with his toenail.
and it's so
That was
detailed and long.
that was
I don't get
painful to
how
watch.
this
I
got
remember
approved
that.
because it was just so disturbing and not funny. It wasn't nearly as disturbing as the episode SpongeBob Gets a Splinter where he
and it
noticeably gets
swells
this
up like
more and
crazy.
more
Yeah, I remember
disturbing
that one.
splinter that becomes foamy and starts spewing liquid. It was just so gross for no reason. This one fucked me up bad as a kid. The darkest episode easily was One Course Meal, where Mr. Krabs finds out that Plankton is afraid of whales, so he psychologically tortures the living shit out of Plankton to the
I don't remember this episode. Okay, maybe I stopped watching around season 6 to 10 or 6 to 8, but I feel like I maybe stopped watching later. Maybe I'm tripping.
point where
But
he almost takes his life. I mean, how they thought this wasn't.
I don't remember this at all. Yeah, that's crazy for a children's episode.
Like, I'm not even trying to be a Karen right now. That's like just so weird, right? Season 6 was where fans and critics pointed out the very severe drop in quality. It got quite a lot of mixed reviews from the critics, and Season 7 was the first season that got very noticeably negative reviews from critics. The season has its moments, but it is by far the least consistently funny season of the venerable cartoon. Many people felt like the characters completely lost what made them good. SpongeBob lost that naivety that made him so likable, and Patrick was just way too dumbed down to even be funny.
I think the term is called flanderization, if I'm not mistaken, where a character just gets eventually reduced to, like, I guess, one quality instead of, all the other things that they're known for. And I think it happens in a lot of shows. I think flanderization is the correct term. Let me look this up. Flanderization. Meaning is the process in TV sitcoms where characters' essential traits get simplified and exaggerated over time until they eventually become characters of themselves. Classic example is Ned Flanders, who is supposed to be a contrast to Homer Simpson. So think about that. I think this term probably encapsulates what happened to a lot of these characters pretty well. And oh my God, this is so crazy. Let me move my face back on this side. That is a crazy spot to pause it on. That's for sure.
Season 8 had a very large drop in ratings with a 29% decrease. Multiple media
29 is
outlets
insane.
like the MSN
Almost
and the
1/3
EV
of your
Club pointed out the
viewership
very
is gone.
severe drop in quality. Viacom should pull the plug on SpongeBob. Let's trace the rise and fall of SpongeBob SquarePants. The show clearly was no longer appealing to people, but the network refused to believe that it was because the show
So it was no longer appealing by season 8. What season are we on now?
sucked now. They believe people weren't turning in anymore because they were now focusing their attention on streaming services like Netflix. And yeah, like, it is true that streaming services were getting really big, but it's unfair to put the entire blame on Netflix over the severe drop in quality. So instead of trying to make the show good, they signed a streaming deal with Netflix, which only lasted about 1 year. Right after, they signed a multi-year deal with Amazon that was worth around $200 million to stream SpongeBob and Dora on their website. They were trying to focus more on getting a fat cash grab rather than doing what was so obvious, trying to make the show good again.
I feel like if everyone is telling you that the quality has gone down and your response is, no, everyone's just watching Netflix, it's a recipe for disaster. It's a basic supply and demand. You have to listen to what your customer base wants because the customer is always right. If you're making a show for people and those very same people aren't enjoying what you're making for them, it's going to be an issue.
Now, the show actually would be able to make a comeback in the most unexpected way possible with a second movie, the SpongeBob movie, Fish Out of Water. Now, this is a very unexpected sequel that came out nearly 10 years after the first movie.
I watched
it had
this.
double the budget.
I don't think it was bad, actually.
Triple the success with over $340 million in the box
Yep.
office. In all honesty, this movie was fucking amazing.
Yep, it was a good movie. I liked it.
Good, and in my opinion, it's almost as good as the first movie. And you want to know the reason why? It was because Steven was attached to it. Steven was
Wow, okay, so he came back for this.
one who wrote the entire storyline for this movie. They got the original creative mastermind behind it. But this was probably the last time that SpongeBob would get any sort of form of critical and mainstream success. Because 3 years later, Steven would unfortunately pass away from ALS. At the
Rest in peace, man. That's a shame. I had heard he passed away. I just didn't know the exact timeline.
This was a disease that he was silently battling, and people didn't realize how bad it was until it was too late. After he died, there was a petition for the song Sweet Victory to be played at the Super Bowl halftime show.
Oh, please tell me they did.
Fans would get some satisfaction, as they actually would be able to use the Band Geek scene for the introduction for Travis Scott. No, it wasn't the full song, but the fact they were able to get this far with that.
What a great way to, I guess,
was a
pay tribute to someone, you know, who's brought so much joy to all of our lives. You know, SpongeBob has left a crazy impact on pretty much all of our lives.
Because the man was gone for good now, they would just let the show die and its legacy be remained in some sort of way, right? No.
Nope.
Instead, Nickelodeon
they're gonna keep
doubled
milking it.
down.
Didn't they
Since
make
no longer
like
had a
spin-off
person
shows
to
too?
respond to when they had all of the licensing, they could just do whatever they want now. They fired Paul and they got
They made like a
two new
Patrick show,
showrunners,
didn't they?
Vincent Waller and Mark Cicerelli. Both with some experience, but definitely not enough to replace Steven. And they kept making season after season after season. The new episodes were not really posted within any sort of frequency that the original ones were. They were very sporadic and unexpected. Like, for example, season 12 had 26 episodes, but they were premiered over the course of 4 years.
It took them
That's
4 years
longer
to put
than
out
the first
26
3
episodes.
seasons.
Bruh, Netflix can do that in like a week. But to be fair, they just put them all at once, so maybe that's not accurate.
And also a lot longer than most shows run. The humor was bad, the writing was bad, it was just weird in the worst way possible. Each season, the ratings just kept dropping harder and harder. By season 14, the average new episode had 170,000 viewers.
Wow.
So what did Nickelodeon do? They tripled down. In 2019, Nickelodeon announced the very first spin-off, Camp Coral, SpongeBob's Wonder Years. This was a
If I'm not mistaken, I remember the original SpongeBob creator saying that he did not want any spin-offs. He did not want to do anything of the sort.
Series with the younger versions
so you're going out of your way to disobey the wishes of your deceased creator of the show.
Not only to the fans, but to Steven. Steven has gone on record multiple times to say how he had no intention or desire to make any spin-offs of any kind. Nothing shows out the disrespect harder than when you read this exact sentence and, you know, one of these days they're going to want to make SpongeBob babies. That's when I'm out of here. This show quite literally is exactly...
I did not realize that that's exactly what he said, because we've seen this in other shows, right? I think Looney Tunes had the Tiny Toons. There was a Scooby-Doo spinoff for Scooby-Doo. I think it was called a pup called Scooby-Doo. And I'm sure there's other series and whatnot that you can find similar things in. But that's just so shameful. I think there was a Patrick Star show as well. Let me see. Patrick Star show. Patrick Star show. Yeah, so it did exist. 4 seasons of the Patrick Star show. And it's a 3.7 out of 10 on IMDb. 59% of users like this show. So yeah, it seems like it's been renewed. So it's going to keep going for the 4th and 5th season, man. Think about this. Their number one priority is just milking an excellent, what was once an excellent show, or as much as they can, instead of leaving it with a lasting dignity or a lasting legacy. It's like they do this with every show. It's not just Nickelodeon. But yeah, I 100% agree. Greed has destroyed SpongeBob based on this. Don't let that distract you from the fact that Mr. Krabs sold SpongeBob's soul to the Flying Dutchman for 62 cents. I remember this. SpongeBob can survive and thrive without Nickelodeon, but Nickelodeon will die without SpongeBob. Actually, I don't know about modern Nickelodeon, because when I was a kid, they had all the shows that I mentioned earlier. They had like the live action, like iCarly. I think they had Sam and Cat. There was a decent amount of shows that were Victorious. They had a decent amount that people, I feel like, at least my friend group and stuff, actually enjoyed watching. I don't know I don't know if that still is the case for Nickelodeon. You know, like if they're still putting out new shows or they're just continuing to make episodes of the older shows. So if this is true, then yeah, that's kind of a shame that they didn't really take the opportunity to, I guess, diversify and kind of come out with new shows for kids and stuff. And it seems like, you know, with Netflix coming out and stuff, people aren't they're not getting televised, you know, shows or watching televised shows as much anymore. They're going more to Netflix and stuff. So I can completely understand how this can destroy a set, a channel, you know, and this could definitely be terrible. And in my opinion, even if they wanted to run the show into the ground, they should not have gone against the show's creators' wishes and done spin-offs, especially after he passed away. That's just a very, very bad look. I don't know why you would do that. Yeah. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Do watch the original content. I'll link it in the description because this is a good video. But oh, Ryan's live. Let's talk to Ryan. Hi, cutie.
All right. Let's roll.
What a cutie. Cutie.
There he is. Hey, hi,
This is
cutie.
weird.
Ow.
All right, I'll give him a
ow.
like. I'll give him a like. That's my boy Ryan
What a
Games. But
cutie
all right, guys, I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
call it a night.
Thanks,
I've been
baby.
streaming for like 3 hours. I'm sleepy and hungry. It was a
Oh,
terrible
oh my
combination,
God. Help! Oh, help! This is not. Oh God. This is not a
Yeah,
good
they're
idea.
getting wrecked. I don't
have
even know
made
what's
a bad
going on.
mistake.
But all right, we'll call it a
Oh, my
night,
goodness.
and I will be back tomorrow for our stream where we continue playing Here Comes the Pain. So have a good one.